sticks and stones following your recent successes. Body count stacking up to the ceiling. Your endless quest to get closer to Lord Aldrich Dunna, the ultimate prize. A series of doors are prepared to open for you. Some literal, some metaphorical. Your most recent contract will place you in close proximity of the Lord's Manor and will allow you to scope out his defenses.
Okay.
For he has several viziers of a magical nature that have concocted quite a security measure for the Lord's house. Your job today is progress as far through and as many of these doors as you can. But you may find that some doors, once opened, cannot be closed. You will find other doors inaccessible until such a time as you find the proper way. But enough of this illustrious banter. That was good timing. At the entrance to a very large, very ornate manor, sticks and stones, you find yourselves perfectly positioned, ready to rock and roll. Here's the deal. I'm going to start each of you with a special key. You don't have to write it down, just know that you have one. This special key allows you to open any door that is locked.
Okay.
Basically a get-out-of-door-free key, if you will, if you get stuck, to get you out. Some of these doors will be physical. Some of them will be rifts that you can hop through. Each room will be its own series of puzzles, things to solve. Some may be combat. Some you may be able to work your way around. You always have the option, well, I shouldn't say always. You may have the option of retreating if something looks a little too intense, or you feel that you are outmatched.
Okay.
Retreat. Some of these doors may lead you to a place of respite to give you a rest, to recuperate.
Okay.
Some of these doors may lead to traps and nothing else. So,
Classic.
as the doors to this illustrious manor estate open for you, our first room is a 10 by 10 foyer. And as we know,
Foyers are safe space.
foyers are a safe space.
Good.
There are no traps in the foyer. You may return to the foyer if you retrace your steps properly. So,
Okay.
and we can use the map if you guys want to. But
How do I get the keyboard to work?
Do you ever watch Adventure Time? That's what that's from.
yeah.
No, I never. I've watched like, episodes here and there, but not enough to know.
Finn walks into a temple that looks insane, and he goes, "No traps in the foyer. Foyer is a safe space." And it is. There's no traps in there. And then everything
Take it
else
off
in
and
the
put it back
entire
on.
place that he goes to is horribly trapped.
Do I take it off? Okay.
Okay. So, this room is 10 feet by 10 feet. Has ornate wallpaper, fine wooden flooring, and a series of torches lit along the walls. As you enter, to your dead ahead, there is a red rift. To your left is a wooden door. And to your right is a metal door. Where would you like to go?
I propose we start with the wooden door.
I'm not opposed to that.
Seems the
Safest.
safest. Could
Because
be a
it's
trap.
wood, humble wood.
The rift red typically means fire. I don't think we are equipped to deal with that currently. Well, you have who do you have again?
Bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Oh, it's the
The
I was trying to remember what Riftkin it was
Yeah, Pud.
specifically.
The octopedal.
Yes.
Octopadoodle.
So maybe.
Yeah, but I have an ice ramp tour.
Yeah,
So.
true. And you have PPVD.
Oh yeah, I haven't caught him yet, but he's just with
Oh,
us.
okay.
Can you tell me the doors one time? One red door.
To the, I'll go left, straight, right every time. I think that'll make it the easiest.
Okay.
So on the
Okay.
left is a wooden door. Straight ahead is a red rift. To your right is a metal door. The wooden door has a keyhole. The red rift is exactly that. It is an opaque, magical-looking portal-style door.
Okay.
And the right is a metal door
Metal.
with just a handle.
Okay. Yep.
Da-da-da-dun.
All right. Let's do the wood door.
Okay. Heading over to the wood door. The door is unlocked, and it
Oh.
opens inward. That left wooden door reveals a chamber that is 5 feet wide and 30 feet long. So big, long corridor hallway. And there is a green rift at the far end. A series of vines and thick grasses grow from the floors and hang from the ceilings in the opposite order of what I said. So grass on the ground, vines hanging from the roof.
Grass. Okay.
And as you step through into this space, the door will close behind you.
If I try to open it, is it locked?
No, you can go back
Oh, okay.
if you so choose.
I just wanted to test it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some doors may not do that.
Yeah.
This door does that.
We can get back out.
That's good. Should we press through this hallway? I'll have Hazmat out
Okay.
in case.
Buzzing.
Yeah.
Buzz, buzz. Okay. Hazmat is out and buzzing.
Start making my way through it.
Okay. It is as we say, fine terrain for walking. Nothing too intense going on as you begin to plod your way through. But there are a series of ever larger flowers along the wall that begin to open and bud as you walk past.
Are these... I'd like to inspect the flowers, see if they are creatures or if they are regular flowers and if they could be used to create a poison.
Let's
That's
do
what I do.
Yeah, let's do a thing about it.
What about an antidote?
I'm not interested in curing.
Well, if we get poisoned.
Well, I've administered enough that you guys are immune to all
You've
poisons.
inoculated us.
Yeah.
You've slowly been poisoning us.
Just a little bit in your tea every morning.
He's been dosing you with iocane powder for years.
You're welcome.
I wonder why I wasn't feeling so well these last
Yeah, so
years.
you can do foraging or medicine, whichever you prefer. To look upon these flowers.
18.
My word. Okay. None of them appear to be creatures in the Riftkin sense. They do just appear to be very large flowering plants that are reacting as you walk by. They sort of open and sort of face you almost like a sunflower would do to the sun. They sort of watch you go by.
Is there a light source in here?
There's a very dim green light.
Coming.
Seems to be hung along the roof.
Oh, okay.
Series of little glowing orbs.
Can I reach for the orb?
I mean, yeah, your hand would go through.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a little ball of light.
Okay. So I can't like touch it.
They do kind of dim as though it were to be a firefly of sorts.
Oh.
As though it were closing up when your hand approaches, but there's
Okay.
nothing there.
Right. When
And
I
then it
actually
will-
try to. Okay.
Mhm.
Well. Are you gonna collect some?
Not yet.
Do they smell nice?
They do. They smell very sweet.
Mm.
Almost like a sugary cake.
Would it kill me if I ate some of this?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I just chew on it.
Yeah, or brew it in a tea or whatever.
If I approach the flowers, do they react other than they've just been opening?
The face of the flower will turn towards whoever's nearest.
Okay. And if I'm gonna get slowly closer.
Mhm.
Like a child.
The
I'm
closer
not
she
touching
gets,
you.
I pull out a notebook ready to
To observe. I'm probably gonna get this word wrong, but I think it's called like philia that are on flowers and plants and stuff.
Sure.
I may have made that up. I don't know.
I
But
don't remember.
there's little things that are in the flower that as your finger
The
gets
center?
close, they kind of open up and sort of reach out
Okay.
as if to touch the flesh.
I will touch it.
Okay. Sorry about
And
this.
then I get sucked into it.
You get, yep, you disappear.
Like, all right,
Um,
Hoyd. Vanilla 2.
It does not hit you, but you
okay.
do feel like as those little things are kind of reaching out toward you, there's this tiny little needle that juts out, and you're able to pull your finger away just in time as it kind of goes, pulls back in.
All right. Well, not gonna go near that gun.
Are you going to eat it?
Yeah, no, it just tried to stab me with a needle.
Oh.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat it.
Interesting.
No. That must be why they're following us.
I
If
want
they're-
to try to do the same thing that she
Petal
just
faces.
did,
Uh-huh.
but then with some tweezers, grab the needle that comes out
Oh.
with my other hand.
Make
What's your dexterity?
make an agility test, if you will,
Okay.
and I will have the plant make one. Interesting.
I have a giant
Interesting.
pair of tweezers.
7.
8. It was 13
Oh.
minus 5.
Oh,
So
Come
your
on.
tweezers are just unable to grab. It's a very slick little needle-like surface that pulls back.
All right. I'm not going to play with fire a second time.
Well, it's a flower.
Oh.
It's a fire flower.
Well, should
I'll go with
we
that.
head through this rift then?
Yeah, it probably leads to a giant flower.
Cool. What do you think, Hoyd?
I'm okay. Let's go through.
Okay.
Okay.
You first.
Um,
I'm just kidding.
Sure.
After you. Okay. Through the green rift. The green rift. Leaping on through. You land in a 40 by 40 foot greenhouse style room.
Holy smokes.
It is like deep red tiling on the floors. Glass wall and ceiling. Appears to have artificial sunlight beaming through.
Interesting.
And there are tens of plant Riftkin wandering about.
Are there any other doors in here?
Yes, there is a door on each wall, including, because this will sort of deposit you right in the center.
Okay.
So there's one on each wall. So wall 1, 2, 3, and 4. So before, behind, and left and right. Those are the words that I totally forgot.
So
For
we
half a
can't
second
get back out then.
Not through the rift. So I will let you know. The rifts will deposit you somewhere.
Okay.
And that doesn't count as a door?
That
Rift.
technically counts as a door,
Okay.
but not like use a key to get out of door.
Right.
The rifts will just send you somewhere, usually related to
The room.
the style of rift that you were jumping in.
Okay.
If the colors are a little more obscure, we can do some rolls about it. But it's fair to assume green plant, red fire, blue water, and such.
Do the Riftkin care that we're here when we land?
They don't appear to. They're a bit startled at some newcomers, but
Yeah.
they don't appear immediately hostile.
Okay. Can I search around for other tools anywhere? Like,
Yeah,
gardening
there's all
tools?
kinds of things that you would use for gardening. Little trowels and soil and gloves.
is there evidence of humans besides the tools? Like
Not
recently,
particularly.
like footprints or nothing?
No, because the floor would be tile, so it doesn't
Oh,
really
tile.
leave
Well, muddy
any
footprints.
trails. But there are a lot of like drag marks of the cablasts that are moving around. There's little tiny foot pads of the rosebloods. that are hopping about. And there's a few odd-looking quadrupedal little guys that kind of wander about, and on occasion they stand on their hind legs and vines grow out of them, and they seem to be kind of plucking and reorganizing, moving pots to various places. And there is a big sort of aquarium-style tank, and it's quite large. It's probably a few hundred gallons of water. And there appears to be a large shape kind of slurking around in there, but it's a very green algae-style tank. But there's definitely something swimming about in there.
This is a crazy elaborate manor.
I kind of want to know what's in that tank.
Are you jumping in?
Nope.
Oh,
Just break it. Just
You like peek in or like wipe the glass?
Well, it's algae filled, right?
yes.
So I'd have to actually like get up on top and look into the water.
Yeah.
Am I able to climb the glass without breaking it?
Here's a boost.
Yeah, if you have a boost, yeah, you could go over the top.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
I just want to look in and see what's in there.
Call it awareness or intuition.
I'll do intuition because I got mastery in that.
There we go. I like giving multiple options.
Well, natural 20
Whoa!
plus 7 plus
Whoa!
5. So
32.
my God.
Woo! Okay, Mr. Man. You get everything. Okay. Lying in this tank, and by lying I do mean swimming, so I'm lying. Swimming around in this tank is a large, to Brian's eye, would be like a large turtle with a series of very long moss-like growths beneath. And scuttling along the bottom of this tank are a series of tiny crab-like creatures. And the turtle does appear to be sort of ensnaring them. And as soon as they contact, the crabs kind of seize and then just slowly get pulled up into the turtle. As the turtle just drifts around in this tank.
does the turtle seem friendly or mean?
The turtle seems like it's just kind of living its life in there.
Okay.
But
This
yeah, I
person's
mean,
got like a zoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or they're
I'll
similar,
get-
similar to you, growing things for specific purposes.
Yeah. We've only been in one room, but I'm just thinking if we went through the red rift, I'm imagining something similar. I could be wrong, but it's like,
A sauna?
just got all these habitats.
Mini volcano.
Yeah.
All right, I'll get back down and I'll let
Okay.
the group know what's in there, and that we probably should tread carefully because it's a big turtle. And would I know what Riftkin this is, if it is a Riftkin, or is it not a Riftkin?
it is a Riftkin,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a nod to one of our winners. You know who you are.
And he's pretty big, right?
He is pretty big.
Okay.
This it's a big tank.
Okay.
I would say the glass probably goes up like 3-4 feet.
Mhm.
So you could look over, but definitely with a boost, much easier. And it's raised up above, so you'd be kind of looking down, almost like you're at like an aquarium, looking into like where they keep.
So it's like
manta
an
rays and
in-ground
stuff.
aquarium.
Kind
Kinda
of,
goes down
yeah.
a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, and you just see this shape, and it's almost like using its shell like an island over the top of the water.
Mhm.
And every once in a while, a little head comes up, eats a little bit of algae, dips back down. Looks very much like a sea turtle, but it's just something's going on beneath there, and those little red crabs are just getting eaten every now and again.
1,000 leagues under the sea.
And there is a tube that leads from the roof of this greenhouse down into, like, just above the water. And on occasion, a little crab just comes, like, shooting down there and lands in the water.
Oh.
So there's a room above.
Or we're below.
Or we're below.
Something else.
Something else, yeah.
A lake, and just every crab that steps in the trap is like...
Or like a
Or it's
event
just a
horizon, right? Like just once you
Yeah.
pass over.
Or it's just a crab
drain.
farm up there. It's
Yeah.
just crabs pumping out crabs.
It's just the Minecraft mob spawner tower. Crabs just fall down, and they're like, "Oh, I just dropped all the loot."
How frequently does a crab fall?
Probably
Every 4
2 to
seconds.
5 minutes.
Exactly.
Wow.
just
Alright.
depending. The turtle's not eating them by the hundreds, but
Right.
they do appear to be just
I mean, it's
popping
a
on down.
big turtle.
Well, I don't
Big
quite want to fight
boy.
this
Yeah.
thing in here. Should we go through another door?
Sure.
Okay, so your door options, if you were to be facing in the orientation of where you landed, your left way would be a yellow rift. Your straight away would be a blue door with no lock. To the right would be a metal swinging door, almost like you were to go in a restaurant, like into a kitchen. And then behind you is a light blue rift.
What if we check that metal door first? Looks like we might be able to just peek.
Rather than be teleported.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or I'll walk over there and I'll just take a little peek through the door, see
Okay.
what's on the
There
other
is
side.
like a little square window. So if you were to
Oh,
look
sweet.
inside,
Yeah.
it does look very oddly as though somebody took like a diner kitchen and just shunted it in right next to this little greenhouse space that you're in. And there's a whole bunch of commotion in there.
Is it a
Like
kitchen?
people?
Like
or
there's
like
there's
Riftkin?
like movement, there's motion, pots and pans are going all around, and it seems like a few Riftkin are cooking up in a diner.
Just Riftkin?
Let's go in there.
I had no idea that you could just use Riftkin as labor for your...
You haven't played Power World?
Introducing Rift World. We're totally gonna get sued.
Alright.
Well,
I mean, they haven't been hostile up to this point.
yeah, and we could go in there, and if the Lord is getting his food directly from here, that could be an easy way for us to...
Yeah, we'll just slide one of these Riftkin at 20 and call it a day.
Sure, we could just do it. All right,
Let's
go.
go.
In.
Going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we enter, because it's near, like the entrance to it, just want to make sure there's not like an obvious coat rack for us to get like a chef's hat to walk in and be a little less obvious.
Or is there like a basket of food?
If
that
no,
we
if
bring
not,
in there?
no big deal. Just figured I'd ask before we kick the door in. And
Yeah, there's
Like a-
not like a Hitman style closet of disguises.
Okay. You never
leading
know.
into here.
You never
Yeah, these guys, like, even if they were to look at you and see you through this window, they don't really stop. It seems like they've got a whole bunch of soups on, shall we say? They got a lot of things on the ovens.
Are they cooking other Riftkin?
You want to go in and ask them?
I mean, I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
I'll just... And then whatever the nearest, like, Riftkin is doing, I'm just gonna kind of...
Stab them.
I'm just gonna
You!
kind of mimic it to, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, move down the food line.
Okay. Yeah, as you head on in, you get a cleaner view. There's a large, like a stainless steel kind of countertop cook space.
Okay.
And all along the side are a series of large barrels with like a clawfoot tub feet underneath that are wandering back and forth. And they appear to be full of different spices. And they just kind of move around.
Okay.
There are several chimp-like creatures hanging from like a pan rack, tossing these different spices on a series of dishes. Most of which do seem to contain some degree of meat,
Okay.
but
You don't...
it's at a stage in processing where it's difficult to tell
the source
what
of
it
the
may
meat.
have been.
We need to find the butcher room.
Oh my god.
And for those of you concerned, yes, there are normal animals present that people do eat. So don't fret, unless you're a vegetarian, in which case I'm sorry.
Keep fretting.
Then fret immensely, and I'm sorry. But yes, there are big barrels. There are tiny little monkeys. There is a larger version of Pud
Okay.
that is doing all kinds of things with
Oh.
all those legs.
Does it look like the head chef?
It looks like the arm chef. But no, it seems to just be monitoring many, many, many things.
Okay. And still no humans.
Still no humans.
Okay.
You do see a few eerie-looking chickens nearby that have active nests kind of up in the rafters of this room. And they seem to be laying some eggs.
Can I snag
Are they
an egg?
cooking in here, or are they just thriving?
Yeah, they got spices.
Yeah, I know, but are they like?
Where are the spices cooking? Is
Are they,
happening?
what I'm saying is, are they just living their life in here? Or
Oh yeah, like are the dishes being taken out?
They don't seem to be. They're just kind of cooking.
They're just having fun in their kitchen.
They're just
Alright.
cooking. Some of the eggs have legs, some don't. And the eggs with legs kind of run around and
is
get
there,
chased
is
by
there
a series of
pot
chimps.
going of something?
Yeah.
I want to try it.
Yeah, I was gonna. I
Jambalaya.
want to stick my finger in one of the pots
Yeah.
and give
Well,
them some advice.
Get it,
Yeah.
get a
Okay.
little taste.
Okay.
When they go to the pots after, I'll go to the spices. I want to see if I can recognize them.
Okay. For the spices, we'll do a roll about it.
Okay.
So go ahead, do I guess foraging
Foraging.
or intuition. I'll give you 2 wild ones. So exploration or cunning, whichever's better for you. Yeah, if you guys were to approach and try to like get a sample, the larger octopus will kind of like slap your hand away and then reach out and grab a spoon and like dip it and then goes and then holds it out for you to taste.
Wow.
And it's like, don't put your dirty fingers in my stew.
Okay, I'm sorry. Would you say it was foraging or what?
Foraging or intuition. Just to kind of like
Intuition.
suss out what's in there.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I'll do intuition for sure.
It's a bit of a spicy dish. It's got notes of kind of spiced seafood kind of deal.
Is there anything missing that can make it better?
I'm always terrible at this, so we'll say probably salt is a fair bet.
I'll
Salt improves most things.
I'll
I
walk
think.
over to the
You're
the,
not
the
wrong,
octopus
but-
thing and,
Yeah.
say
Butter.
a little bit more
That's the
salt.
most milquetoast
Yeah.
spice.
He'll take one of the cleavers in his hand and kind of tap it twice, and a large barrel heads over with some little white crystals, and one of the chimps leans down, takes a bit, just goes, ducks it in there, and then goes back to like cooking elsewhere.
Okay.
How'd
I
you
got
do?
15.
15.
Yeah.
You recognize salt. One of them is pepper, and then there's a series of like red, orange, bright yellow, brown spices, all in these barrels. And yeah, you would readily recognize
Okay.
all of these spices.
This is stuff like people are using.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's nothing like insane.
Right, right.
There's probably like a little barrel of like cinnamons and some peppers and stuff. Some oregano, maybe. I don't know.
You got it.
I don't ever cook. so-
Rosemary, thyme,
For now.
basil.
parsley, sage,
Yep.
rosemary, and thyme. But yeah, this seems to just be a Riftkin kitchen, and these guys are they're just cooking it up.
Nice.
And yeah, depending on how long you would stay in here, after a while, an enormous black bear and a huge lion comes strutting in from a big swinging door.
The same one we came through?
No, a
Okay,
different one.
Okay.
We'll get to the doors in a sec.
Okay.
But they come walking in, and they kind of like sit up at that bar, and they just and just eat the food that's been prepared.
Okay.
And then they give like a nod and a thumbs up. And the big black bear sits mostly on all fours and has a whole bunch of like constellations on its back.
Oh.
And then it kind of turns, looks at all of you, looks real full, gives a big yawn, and heads back through the door that it came in. The lion comes in here and then kind of hops up on the counter with its big paws, and they slide what looks like a big old pig. And he just kind of picks it up in his jaw and just struts off back through the swinging door.
Jeez Louise.
And the octopus and all the chimps kind of go, whew, and then they keep cooking.
Wow.
They're
All
cooking
of
for
this
some big Riftkin.
for yeah.
There's no people.
Yeah, this is odd.
Yeah. Well, if we wanted to see what was past that room with the lion, now would probably be the best time.
Can
They're
I
full.
You're
Can
not going to eat people
Yeah.
and you got a full-on cooked pig.
peek through the window first since it's the same?
Yeah. So to give you a quick layout, the door behind you, which would be where you came from now,
Yeah.
is the swinging door.
Yeah.
The door to the right is another double set of swinging doors, which is where
They came
those
from.
big fellas came through.
Okay.
There is a door to your left that is opaque, bright blue, and has like a big golden handle on it. And the door straight ahead is like a thick, dark oak with like a full-on, like lion-headed knock kind of deal on there.
We're probably gonna have to answer a riddle for that door.
I'm game. Let's do it.
Or kill the lion.
Well, first I want to look through the windows of the double door.
All right.
Swinging. I just want to see where they went.
Boring. I'm just kidding.
There's got to be somebody here that's in charge of all this.
Yeah.
Like monitors.
You don't think it's the Lord
No, you
whose
would
mana
outsource
this
that.
is? All right.
That's probably his bear though, and his lion. That would be my guess.
Okay. If you were to look through that double swinging door on your right,
Yeah.
you'll see a sort of Riftkin / animal style dining room with a series of enormous cushions for Riftkin to sit on and a series of dirty dishes and a number of these large black bears that are at various states of way too full. And then there's just one little bed in the corner with that lion just munching on its pig.
So it's the only lion?
There's
One
a
lion,
bunch
many
of blood.
bears. No tigers, though.
Do they seem hostile?
They seem just full and content.
For now.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the food keeps coming.
Now, is there any like other doors in here, or is it one of those like stops?
If you were to kind of right now, you could see the straight ahead for that door. And it's just a big flat wall. So there could be a door to the left
Right.
or right if you were to head in there, but you'd have to go in to really see.
I don't know if we want to poke the bears.
Yeah.
Why don't poke that bear?
There's a lot of them in there. I don't think we can get out easily if something went bad.
Probably not.
Yeah, let's try one of these other doors first.
Okay. I want to solve the riddle. I'm gonna knock the door knocker.
The riddle of the Sphinx. Okay, you knock the door knocker on
Yeah.
the dark oak door shaped like a lion. And as you... There's a brief moment of silence. And then the lion knocker kind of gets a bit of a buzz around it. And then you can almost see kind of like ozone tearing if you were to see a very hot metal on a very hot day, where it kind of distorts the air around it. And there's a bit of a charge. All of your hairs kind of begin to stand up. And that door will swing open very wide, and there's an enormous electrical Riftkin that is just made purely of lightning. And it's wearing a helmet, and it stares at all of you. And behind it, you could see a full ice hockey rink with several athletes
Not what I
running
expected.
around playing slapshot hockey.
Not at all what I expected.
Yeah.
And sat in the stands is one human man wearing a very nice suit and holding a little tiny flag and waving it back and forth at the ice rink.
Does he notice us?
Doesn't appear to yet.
I'd like to go sit next to him.
The golem, for what it's worth, makes no effort to bar your entry into this room.
I'm good.
Well-
You don't want to go in? Listen, if it's Lord Dunna, we'll take him out, and then we'll just weekend at Bernie's our way out of here.
All right. Suppose it's 3 against 1. Better odds than the Bears.
Okay. So you're heading through the dark oak door.
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk through, the golem will close it behind you. And
Oh,
as you
no.
turn back,
It's
it's like one of those entryways into a stadium. And there's no door
Oh.
behind you.
oh great.
But it does lead further back. So you do appear to be just in a stadium now.
Just got to score a goal.
Probably many doors in here.
You guys play ice hockey?
I didn't tell you about that part of my backstory.
I was a pro.
As you head
One.
in, the golem slaps a helmet on all three of you and hands you a stick. And there's 3 sets of skates that make their way out.
I was gonna cheer.
And the golem just ushers you closer to the skates.
Not an option.
The fella in the stands is just staring dead ahead, waving the flag.
I don't think that guy's okay.
He's been cheering
Something's
for a
off,
while.
Yeah.
His flag waving arm is just ripped. Just
It's completely muscular. And the other one's
The other
normal.
Thin arm.
yeah.
Does he have any concessions or anything in his hand?
Not in his hand, because he's holding the flag, but he
Yeah.
does have a half-empty popcorn bucket and some kind of drink next to him.
I wonder where he got that stuff.
The kitchen, maybe.
Yeah.
But I guess we got to hit the ice.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Skate on.
Skate on, skaters. As you step out onto the ice, several of the athletes tag out, as if to say, like, "Go get him, sport."
Okay.
As they kind of like
Yeah.
slide into their little box and wait. As all of you head out there,
Don't get too comfy.
we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll initiative before we play hockey. How did we do for initiative?
21.
Okay, Hoyt's 21.
15.
19.
Lincoln's 15. Whoa. Okay.
Way to make me feel useful, guys. Thanks so
You
much.
didn't even get that low.
I know.
It's not even that bad.
Okay. So this will be really funny because I rolled really bad because I always do.
That's not true.
Okay. So the other team consists of 3 athletes.
Okay.
So it's 3 on 3. You each have a golem protecting your goal.
Cool.
I'm not going to make you play wizard's chess and get obliterated. The golem will block your goal. In order to score, you need to successfully either shove the athletes out of the way, get past their lines somehow, and then you have to beat the armor class of the golem
Okay.
that is blocking the goal.
Okay.
Do I gain mastery in the art of hockey sticks? Because as a prodigy, I gain mastery in certain weapons.
You do technically have mastery in certain weapons, so we will be treating these hockey sticks as though they were a club of sorts. So if you're good at swinging a stick of any kind,
Nope.
you can have mastery in this one.
I never truly picked a third weapon as mastery, but I feel like it's too
You
late
could now. You could lock it in.
Because I
You
have
could
mastery
say,
in
like,
daggers and revolvers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have daggers.
Either way,
also.
you're a prodigy. You'll pick it up. You'll be okay. So,
Be alright.
as we hit the ice, a buzzer goes off, and a little tiny mote of lightning launches a puck up into the air. And as it comes down, Hoyd, you're first to act.
And who's after me?
Me.
You. Okay.
Mhm. It's really funny because it's all 3 of you and then all 3 of them. So this is going to be very swingy.
All right. I'm gonna grab the puck and I'm gonna hit it towards
Their goal.
you,
Past
so
the
you
line.
can hit it towards their goal.
Okay.
Because we're in the middle.
So you're going to try to go around. Pass to Shapiso.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So go
Okay.
ahead and make an attack roll. And to make it as easy as possible for you guys, I've changed my mind. Make an attack using whatever weapon you would normally use. Just make it easy. So,
Okay.
So like since I have mastery in daggers, I can use a mastery die
Yep.
on all my rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. At 27.
whoa! Okay. Immediately you're able to get the puck away from the athlete who's like, ah! And you just slap it over to Chapiso. Do you want to move at all?
Yeah, I'll start moving up too.
Okay. So you start kind of moving to break through. So here's what we're going to do. In order to break their line, move ahead, go ahead and make a might contest against one of these athletes.
Okay.
You can do it.
You can do it. You can do it.
Oh no. That is a 6 plus 0, so 6.
Okay, that's a 19 from the athlete. With
Dang.
remarkable strength. As you go to move past, he just kind of holds the stick up and kind of locks you into a little defensive gambit. So you guys are kind of stuck, locked together, but you've also got him busy. So, Shapiso, a puck comes launching over to you. Hoyd's so good it hits the stick, so you're ready to rock and roll.
Okay.
You've got 2 athletes like kind of prepping to move in on you.
Okay. Can I do a fake out? Can I like go with the puck towards the 2 athletes, but then I'm gonna drop it back to?
Yeah. Give me a trickery.
Okay.
I'll do intuition for both of the athletes. Oh boy. Godspeed.
Oh, that was so close to a natural 20. You know what? I should have done this with it, but
Hiyo!
18.
14 and 17. So as you're kind of both athletes move in and you slap the puck back to Lincoln and the 2 athletes kind of stumble and collide into each other. Lincoln, you're up.
Okay.
Puck comes back to you. All 3 athletes are currently indisposed for this one moment.
Is Hoyd ahead of me?
Hoyd is
You're
ahead.
like battling.
I'm battling.
Hoyd's
the
ahead,
middle.
locked in, and
Okay.
Shapiso just like
All right.
masterfully snaps
Well,
some ankles.
I guess I gotta take the shot.
Take the shot, King.
Get in there.
I'll skate as much as my movement allows.
Yeah.
To then take a shot,
Okay.
and then I will
Top right corner. No.
slap shot with the stick as
Okay.
best as I
Okay.
can.
Give me an attack roll. You got to beat a 15
Lincoln,
to get
Lincoln.
past the golem.
You can do it.
What am I adding to this? Nothing.
Whatever you would add to a weapon strike.
Yeah.
So -1.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
Well.
2.
A 2. Okay.
That went backwards.
Lincoln, you're set up
Own
beautifully.
goal.
You slap it in there, and the golem just punches the puck back, and it lands a little bit closer to the center than it should be.
Yikes.
The athlete that is currently
sorry,
locked
guys.
with Hoyd is going to be another mic contest if it can get away from you. So you guys are kind of locked in, but now it's like, wait, I got to go. And you're
Don't
like,
do it.
no.
Gas.
Do it,
Oh.
Hoyd. You can do it, Hoyd.
Got a 1.
Oh!
So we're locked in.
Yeah, what's your might, though?
0.
0? Okay. Yeah, you guys, no one moves. That athlete's like, and you're like, but you're really just kind of like, come on, stop. And it's great. The other 2 athletes are going to kind of launch through. They part around you, Shapiso, and one of them kind of slaps the puck, bounces off the wall. The other one's going right up the center. He's going to launch it towards your goal.
No.
And he's going to miss. As your golem also is like, poof, and kind of slaps it out, throws it towards Shapiso, as Hoyd is still locked in mortal combat with a tiny ball of lightning.
Okay, so where am I? Am I in the middle or on their
Well-
end of the rink?
We'll cover it, because Hoyd, you get a chance to break your grapple.
Is there a way that I can back up to break the grapple, like an agility sort of move, or do I need to stay as a might test? 'Cause I
What
wanna
you could
back
do,
away.
yeah, I would say you could do agility, or you could do something like trickery to act like you're going to push forward, so he pushes back, and then you back away. You might be able to.
We'll do a trickery test on
Okay.
that. See if I can trick him.
That might be kind of fun. So we'll do your trickery versus his might.
So I got a 17.
Okay, that's a 15. So you're able to be like, I'm going to push it. He's like, me too. And you go, whoops. And you just he just smacks his little face on the ice, kind of does a little tumble, and he's seeing stars for a second. You're free to move. The puck is currently headed towards Shapiso.
I'm gonna let the puck move towards Shapizo, but I'm going to get out of the way.
Uh-huh.
So like, whatever side Shapizo's on, I'm gonna be on the opposite side.
Okay. Very good. Now we get to Shapiso. Puck's riding towards you. The 2 athletes are currently behind you because they did like a little maneuver.
Okay.
So you have 2 choices. You could launch it to Hoyd. Well, I guess you have 3.
I'm yelling
You
to
could
you.
launch it to
Shoot
Hoyd.
it.
You could carry it forward. Or you could toss it to Lincoln. Or it'd be a really, really long shot.
If I carry it forward, would I go past Hoyd?
Yes.
Okay. I think I'll do that. I'm gonna carry it forward.
Okay. So you skate it forward.
Yeah.
That'll bring us to, unless you want to pass it to Lincoln.
Where's
that
Lincoln
would bring
now,
us
then?
to Lincoln.
No.
Like, no, no, oh, ow, no. So
Lincoln's
here's
behind me, right? Or
Lincoln is further ahead because Lincoln
Okay.
just made a shot. So you could pass it to Lincoln. If you pass it to Lincoln, Lincoln will get a mastery on his shot to
okay,
launch
I'll
it.
pass it to Lincoln and be like, I believe in you. No.
The fella in the crowd goes, woo!
He believes in you too. Do I have to do a roll?
If you're passing it to Lincoln, no.
Okay.
You would just roll one of your mastery dice. And
Okay.
then Lincoln, if you want to take the shot, you get the mastery dice
Oh,
added
sweet.
to it.
I guess so.
You can add a 2 to that.
AKA a 1.
And for the record, that does not expend one of yours.
Okay.
That's just if
For
you
the
help
game?
someone pass.
It's an assist.
Yeah.
5.
A 5, you're getting better.
Oh
This is
my.
twice
I
as good.
said don't. Oh God.
Whoa! And the guy goes, woo! And the golem again just kind of catches it, taps it down, and then slaps it back past you. As those two athletes are in position, the one that you tripped, he's skipping his turn. He's dazed right now as he's just kind of picking himself up like, I just got bamboozled. The other two, one's going to kind of go skate it up towards him, pass it back as the other one's gearing up a slap shot. So he's going to get mastery on his
boy.
attempt.
Oh god.
That'll do it. This one's a 19. So it's 1-0.
They've been practicing for eternity.
They have.
Yeah.
They have had an infinite amount of time, and they live this. So it's 1-0. We reset back to middle.
Okay.
Roll initiative, please, everyone. Round 2.
Nope, just don't put Lincoln in the middle.
Now that you guys know what you're doing,
Sure.
I'm going to shake it up a little bit and give the athletes their own turns. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were doing that.
I put them all in the same initiative, but now I'm going to break them up. So, Hoyt, how'd you do?
14.
Shapiso.
Unnatural 20.
Whoa. Lincoln.
5.
Yeah.
Lincoln!
Okay. 8. 9.
I'm not sporty
Okay.
in a fantasy world either.
Okay, this time through, Shapiso, you and an athlete are kind of ready in puck position.
Okay. Can I do a little smack
Buzzer
talk?
goes off. Yeah, what do you say?
Like, listen, bolthead. You're going down.
First of all, rude. Secondly, sick burn, dude. Okay. Listen, Bolthead, you're going down is exactly enough to put you one ahead of the athlete.
Yeah.
So
listen, Shastinko. Meet you out on the rink.
Back up your words.
all right, so Shapiso, you're
Okay.
up first.
All right.
The decision is yours of what to do.
Oh, I don't have to do a might to try to get the puck?
No, you won initiative, so you
Oh,
get the
okay.
puck.
Okay. Well, I can't pass it to Lincoln.
Well, I
No,
mean, you
you can't.
can, but
I would pass it to someone else so that they could get a mastery on it. That's all I would do.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to pass it to you, Hoyt.
okay. So the puck immediately kind of slaps off. I'll let you decide if you want to be the left or the right this time.
Okay. I'll just be on the right side.
Okay. So the puck slides to the right. The athlete that goes on initiative 19 is the one in front of Lincoln and just attempts to lock you in a sort of stick battle.
Are
So
you ready
go ahead
to
and make
stick battle?
Let's go ahead and make a might contest.
Come on.
Yeah.
Stick
Come on,
battle.
Lincoln.
Epic stick battle.
You can do it.
Oh boy.
You can.
You have a good
stick
chance
battle.
here.
8.
8? It's a tie.
Oh my
You are locked
god!
in.
Oh my god!
So Lincoln, you are locked in, but you have this guy locked down.
Good.
Hoyd,
Glad I could
you're up
help.
next for the team.
Do
There's an
something
athlete right in
positive.
front of you, and you've got the puck.
Can I do a trickery and try to trick him into thinking I'm going to shoot?
Yeah.
Kind of like a fake out shot.
Yeah.
And see if it can mess with him a little bit.
Let's do it. We'll do trickery intuition. Let's make it
Are
happen.
you faking out and then passing it, or just holding it?
I would prefer to
Okay.
pass to her.
Okay.
To
Hoyd is
Shapiso.
fakey.
Fakey.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
go ahead, trickery.
28. Oh no, 27.
Oh, it's like,
Oh, well, then never mind.
Either way, it
That
beats a 16
stinks.
flat roll. So this athlete's like, you're not going to trick me this time. And you're like, I already did. He's like, what? And it launches over to Shapiso. And then we have 2 athletes. The one right in front of you is going to rush over and try to get in the way of Shapiso, who's now kind of there. And the one that's locked in with you is going to try to lock you down.
Okay.
So
Do I?
we'll see.
Is it a might contest?
Yeah,
then?
so it'll be a mic contest. If you lose, the puck's going to go past you.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh,
This
okay.
is the D20, right?
Yeah. That's you won.
Unnatural.
I got it too. So
Take that.
yeah, the athlete that's trying to like lock you in the stick, you just trip him. He didn't even have legs. You
Nice.
just knock him over, and he's like, "No!" And then the puck kind of lands on the stick, and the other one just rushes over, but is just headed on the way to you.
Okay.
Back to the top. It's you.
Okay. So can I? I'm just gonna try and go in as far as I can and try to shoot it.
Slap shot. Let's
Yeah.
go. Okay. You have a mastery from Hoyd.
Okay.
So Hoyd gets to add his super mastery to
And
yours.
It's just a
Then it's not a
D20 roll
super
then?
mastery
Yeah.
at all.
Okay. Do I add my
It's
might?
a one.
Make it like an attack
Oh,
roll.
no.
Okay. 16
Plus 1.
plus 1.
That's
17.
huge. You only need 15 to score.
Yay!
So it's tied up
Great
1 to
job,
1.
team. Great job.
Nailing
Great job,
it.
team.
Nailing it. Woo!
This guy
Okay.
in the stands is getting a show.
Yeah, he really is.
It's just something different, which is what you really want.
He's like, people, help me. Yeah. Please win. I've been stuck for so long. Help me. Okay. 1 to 1. Tied up. Tied up beautifully. Please roll initiative.
Here we go. This is the winner roll right here. I can tell.
The Winter Olympics. 1, 2, 3. Hiya. Oh, wow. Okay, how did you guys do? We'll start with Hoyd.
17.
Okay. Lincoln.
23.
Whoa, Lincoln, this is your time to shine.
Natural 20
Shapiso.
on the initiative.
24.
24.
No!
Okay.
How?
Um.
How?
I rolled a 19 on the dice,
Oh
and then my
my
highest.
God.
Okay. So
Gosh.
carrying forward with our tradition, though.
Unbelievable.
Shapiso, you're up first. I'll let you pick if you're left or right. But Lincoln, it's Lincoln's turn to break. So
Okay.
you're ready as the buzzer goes off. As Lincoln, like a half second later, is like, "My time to shine. Get this puck away from me." Shapiso, you're up first, though.
Okay, so the puck is still being fought over, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The puck is in the middle. Yeah, they're
Um,
doing.
I'm just gonna try to preoccupy the.
Okay, you're gonna lock the one in front of
Yeah.
you into a lock battle.
Into
So
a
go ahead and do a
battle.
mic contest.
'Kay.
That's terrible.
9.
It's a tie. It's a 9 on the die. It's right here. That's crazy. You guys love tying athletes. So you lock down one of them.
Yeah.
Lincoln.
A mechanic drew to make up and now is using constantly.
Yep. I was like, well, we'll do this thing every turn. So Lincoln,
Yeah.
you're up, buddy. There's
Okay.
there's an athlete in front of you that's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna get the puck, and you're like, I already got it. I don't know what to do with it. But I have it.
Yeah.
It's you.
I've got it. I want to pass
know
it
what
to
to do.
Hoyd
Okay.
through his legs.
Okay.
Through my legs.
No, the athlete's legs.
Oh, through the act.
The legs he doesn't have,
So like,
but
you want
the
me to
f-
start
yeah.
moving
Yeah, yeah,
forward, so you're
yes.
gonna like set me up for a shot.
Okay, so you're gonna launch it forward so that Hoyd can break the line and
Yes,
go. Okay. Go ahead and make. No, you know what? If you just want to send it to nobody, you can do that.
Okay.
So roll your mastery die, and then it's just up
What?
to Hoyd to get there.
You do you,
Probably what an
Lincoln.
agility
5.
contest.
Woo! 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Hoyd, you've got an athlete in front of you that hasn't acted yet, and that puck is launching past him.
I'm gonna race to the puck.
Okay. You kind of skate on past this guy. You're able to catch up to the puck. We're just going to see the athlete's going to attempt to trip you as you run by.
Ooh.
Ooh, would a 14 normally hit you?
Yes, it would.
Okay, make an agility test.
Do it.
Because I'll let you try to kind of skate over there.
Come on, you can do it.
It's only a 7.
A 7. Okay, so he does kind of stumble you. So there will be a little bit of a penalty to your shot, but you're able to get to the puck. You still
Okay.
get the mastery.
Did you roll the mastery?
It's
Yep.
a 5.
Okay, so I guess I'll go for a shot, and I still get my
You still get your mastery,
mastery on it.
and
as
the stumble is only a -2, so we're just gonna add 3 from Lincoln.
So it's a unnatural 20 for me, plus 5.
Oh baby. Okay,
Plus 3.
there you're fine. You're
Yeah.
fine. So, Hoyd, you're able to kind of take that puck and just slam it on through it. It goes right through the golem's leg pads.
Skull. I'm just kidding.
Boom.
2-1.
I'm going to point at the human in the audience, too.
This was for you.
And he's like, yeah, woo! Okay. Maybe for the last time. Initiatives, please.
All right.
You scored before they got turns.
Nice.
It might happen again. Oh, wow. Okay, Hoyd,
18.
18. Shapiso, I hear you giggling.
I rolled a natural 20 on the die, and then it'd be 25.
Okay, yeah, you're going first. And then Lincoln.
13.
Hey!
I'm a natural.
You are.
And the Athletes got 11, 11, 10. So if you can do what you just did again, you can conclude this room.
Is it-
Shapiso's like, I don't really want to take out people anymore. I'm a hockey player.
I found my true calling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe it's Hoyd's turn to break,
Yeah.
which means Shapiso, you're off to the side super quick.
Okay.
Go forward.
What do you wanna do?
Can I try to? I'm gonna do a trickery where I'm gonna seem like I'm gonna try to lock him, but then I'm just gonna try to like around him.
Yeah.
Dance, do it backward, like skate.
Like lock it and then
Yeah.
turn it so he's behind you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it'll be trickery v intuition
Okay.
over here. Oh, boy.
I'm gonna give you mastery on that, too.
Okay.
I also have mastery, so.
So even better. You guys are going to laugh when I tell you
Oh,
what I
no.
rolled.
I got an 8.
Wow.
8?
Yeah, because
To
I
add?
get D8s on mastery.
So it's a natural 26 versus a
26.
2. You guys really dunked on this guy. Yeah, you're
I
more
do a
than
triple
able.
lux over
Yeah.
to the.
What would Brian Boitano do?
Yes.
Okay. See, yeah, you do 2 sow cows and a triple lutz while wearing a blindfold. Throw the athlete behind you, and you're able to skate ahead. As
Just as
Hoyd,
far as
you're
I
in the
can go.
middle. Puck is yours. You won initiative against the athlete in the middle.
Well, it's not my turn for a while.
You've heard that song, right?
What would Brian
South
Boitano
Park
do
song.
if he were here today?
Brian Boitano is an American figure skater, and South Park did this song about him.
He's
He's like a
incredible.
superhero. They like totally glorify him.
Yeah.
Like, what would Brian Boitano do if he was here today?
He make a plan and he follow through. That's what Brian Boitano do. Brian Boitano was in the Olympics skating for the gold.
I mean, the
He two
name
sow
has
cows
a
and triple
cadence
lutz while wearing a blindfold.
for like.
Brian
lyrics.
Boitano traveled in time to the year 3010. He defeated the evil robot kings and the human race again. I love that song.
It's pretty great.
Okay, so Hoyt.
I am going to do kind of a trick pass here.
Okay.
And I'm going to launch the puck up into the air with the stick.
Oh.
So it goes over them
Okay.
and lands kind of more towards
Lincoln.
Lincoln,
Okay.
but not out of reach for anybody.
Okay. So you're just gonna make this athlete look up.
Yep.
And then break.
Kind of
his
like a little
nose.
trickery
Okay.
shot there. Yeah, you can punch him in the nose too.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll make a
Go in the
trickery.
penalty box, Hoyd.
Oh. Okay. I believe in you because you are the prodigy. There is a chance that you do better than this.
It is a natural 21 plus 5 on my trickery, so 26.
It's against a natural 20. Like, a natural 26 will win. As he's like, "You're not tricking me a third time, bro." And you go, "Pew," and he goes, "Dang it." So he's not fully fooled, but it does go over his head. The puck has been launched over the athlete's head.
Mhm.
It's on their side of the rink. And you're poised to strike.
And it's fully open.
It's fully open. It's anyone's puck.
I'm not going to let my team down. I'm going to skate as fast as my rookie legs will carry me.
He's a rookie on the ice. If he scores now, he could be drafted onto the athlete team forever.
And what was you added mastery to it?
I had a mastery from my my trickery, which was 6.
And that's to the shot to take? Or is
Or do I
it?
need to
there's
if
not a
you
mastery?
run up and you take that shot, yes, Hoyd will
Okay.
give you a new mastery.
A new
Got it.
mastery.
Okay.
Because you'll get to it and then smack it.
Okay, what do you guys
You
think?
could do it.
Go for
You
it.
could win the
Do
goal.
that. You could take a shot.
You could
Pass it to me.
You could sport
Okay, yeah,
harder
let's-
than the other
I'm
team.
gonna
and
pass
win.
it. I'm gonna pass it to Shapiso when I get there, but I'm gonna skate up to it. And if I need to hold for a second, I'm gonna try to do it like a fake pass.
Okay.
Make
Or-
it look like you're going to Hoyd.
Or make it look like you're gonna shoot it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So that he's like, "Oh," and tries to catch it, but it actually went to Shapiso, so she.
Okay. Give me a trickery
Okay.
to try to trickery the golem.
Trickery.
Trick him.
How does a 6 sound?
Great. As you're like, oh, where am I going? It's such a mystery what I'm doing. I could swing. I could send it over there. As all 3 athletes start charging towards you,
Okay. I'll pass it to Shapiso.
we're gonna give
for
them
real.
some intuitions. One of them is like, he's gonna shoot it, and dives ahead to try to block your shot as you pass it to Shapiso, and the other 2 are like, it was so obvious. They're running towards Shapiso. So Shapiso,
Yeah.
please let me know if either of these would strike you with your armor.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. One of them is a crit. So
Yeah.
one of them is going to try to shoulder check you with a 15.
Yep.
Okay. It's no damage, but enough to kind of knock you off your feet.
Okay.
And as the puck is tossed to you, the one that crits is going to slide in and fully slap shot it back. I'm going to give Hoyd a chance to jump in the way and try to block it. It would be an agility,
Okay.
but you've got to beat that attack roll of 26.
That's not gonna happen.
So it could, but
I got an 11.
an 11. Okay. What I will say, which is unfortunate, is I'll let the 11 subtract from the score, which is enough for them to full court dunk this past your golem, because it puts it down to a 15 from 26, and 15 is what you need to score. So it's tied up. Initiative one last time. It's 2-2. The guy in the crowd goes
toe to toe.
It's eyelash to eyelash. The guy in the crowd goes, woo, oh, whoa, as he's kind of blown away. So how did everyone do? We'll start with Hoyd.
20.
Okay. Good Lord, I did terribly. Shapiso.
17.
Lincoln.
16.
Okay. The athlete got a 3. A 3 and a natural 1. Terrible. So, Hoyd, you'll be off to the side, ready to rock and roll. You can do whatever you want to do. You can try to lock this guy in Mortal Kombat. You can try to trick him and go around him.
Tie his roll. Tie his roll.
Get locked down again.
I am going to... I'm going to try and block him.
Okay. So you just block him. Lock him and block him. Go ahead and make a might contest.
11.
Beats a 9. So you're
Almost
able
died.
to not only lock him down, but kind of shove him out of the way so that you're free and he's off center. Shapiso.
Where's the
I
puck?
believe it's your turn to break, so it's in the middle.
It's in the middle still.
Yeah, the puck is yours right now.
Can I race this guy to the puck instead of trying to lock him?
Huh? You have it.
Yeah, the puck's yours.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
the
it's your
puck.
turn to break. So it's you and the athlete there.
Oh,
And
I
you're
see,
kind
I
of
see.
doing this, but you have the initiative, so puck's yours.
Okay. And then Hoyd, you're locked up.
Yep.
The other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoyd
Oh,
skillfully
it's only Lincoln.
battered that guy.
Oh.
It's only
Oh.
Lincoln. Wow. That way to make him feel useful. You could be inspiring him, saying you can do
I
this.
did. I said that several times.
You could placebo him into being
Now
an
I'm trying
incredible
to
hockey
do reverse
player.
psychology. I'm trying the other.
But
I
Lincoln,
take it to heart and
The
I
best-
leave the rink. I'm just kidding.
You just toss your stick.
Lincoln
I'm
goes
sick
and
of
tags
this.
out, puts another athlete in.
kill a man, not play hockey.
Okay. Can I try?
Yes.
Um.
Get weird. You can use class abilities for these.
What does that mean?
You have like tamer abilities. If you wanted to like be a marauder about it, you can do it.
Huh?
If you have medic abilities that would assist you here, I don't know if you do, but you can.
Oh, my actually. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the things that you can do, you can actually do here. There's nothing saying that you can't. You are a marauder, so if you
I'll
want
make you
to,
immune to disease for this next play.
it's like what I'm saying is if you and Lincoln were to kind of gang up on the same guy with the puck, you could use dirty tactics on the puck to try to launch it into the goal. Because you are making attack rolls on all these things. Like underhanded strikes would work. There are things you have at your disposal that you could do. So instead of saying it's just Lincoln, you could turn Lincoln into a Lincoln town car and flank with him. Using dirty tactics and underhanded strikes.
Okay, so if I take the puck over to Lincoln.
Yes, that would put you flanking
Yeah.
with the puck.
Yes.
And
then
thus, you would get an additional +1 to the attack roll, and you could add a d6 to it, and get a mastery if someone were to pass it to you.
Okay.
And because you're level 7, you would actually do +2 to your attack roll. So, there are things you can do.
So I'll take the puck
Okay.
over to Lincoln. Now we're flanking.
Yes.
And I say, I believe in you, Lincoln. And I'm gonna preoccupy this guy, and you're gonna take it.
Okay. So add a mastery die, add a d6, add 2 to the total.
Okay.
You have set Lincoln up so hard.
That if he blows it,
Yeah. So it's 2d6 plus 2.
the man in the stands will
2d6
leave.
plus 2.
Yeah.
That's all
be-
you want me to roll?
Yeah.
Or
So
be
be your
stuck
mastery die, your
forever.
underhanded strike, and then 2 more.
Excuse you.
You just steal Joel's d6. I have like 30
So
over
rude.
here.
Oh,
That's
nice.
huge.
So 9.
Okay.
11.
So Lincoln,
Yeah, can I have my dice back?
you only have to roll a 4.
Because she rolled a 9.
As
Yeah.
Shapiso
And
Don't I
then
have to
rolled
get
a
a
9
15?
plus 2.
Oh,
You only have to roll a 4.
yeah.
Well, you have to roll a 5 because you have a
Yes.
minus. So
Yes.
get a 5.
Okay.
As Shapiso runs over, sets you up, and kind of shoulder checks this guy, and just nicks the puck and sets it up perfectly for you as it slides slowly ahead at a pace anyone can match.
And now the guy in the stands is standing up.
He's gonna stand up and be the guy that punches the glass. Way to go, Ron!
All right. I'm going to skate up,
Come on, buddy.
and I'm going to launch this puck.
Yes, and you're gonna add
Yes.
11 to the
I'm gonna
roll.
Add 11 to the roll.
Come on.
Technically 10.
Yes, if that makes it easier.
22.
He's
Yeah!
done it! Lincoln, you're able to kind of slide along. The athlete's like, no, gets bucked out of the way. Shapiso, you flash some sort of hand sign that offends the golem because we got to make it a dirty tactic. And Lincoln, you just go, pew! And it goes right by the golem's head. Hand closing just behind, and the buzzer goes off.
Yeah.
The sticks and stones
Pick me up. Pick me
are
up.
the winner. All the athletes
looks like
come
a
out
good
and they
win.
start bobbing you up and down. Excited, lightning noises, happy zaps. They're very zappy. We're going to get some prizes for winning because this was an optional thing. You did not have to play hockey. You could
I'm
have
gonna
chosen to
It's-
just walk away.
I'm gonna walk
It
up to
seemed
the.
like it wasn't.
I'm gonna walk up to the guy in the stands and I'm gonna grab a pen out of my pocket and
Yeah.
sign his flag.
Nice.
Yeah.
My ego got the best.
And he
of
goes,
me.
woo! Yeah! Okay, so, I'm going to have each of you, the easiest way to do this, each of you pick a number between 1 and 55 that is not the same as what someone else has chosen.
27.
27?
42.
Okay. So,
21.
okay. So, I'll go in the inverse order. So, Ahoyd, please add the clarity totem to your inventory. You or a Riftkin holding the clarity totem become immune to the entranced and taunted conditions. And then Lincoln, you said 27.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really funny. If you picked one less, the item was glasses. But you get the guide wire, which is actually maybe going to be super useful here. So please add the guide wire to your character sheet. You may hitch this cord at the entrance to any space. So typically a cave or something similar. It has a length of 1,000 feet.
Jeez.
And you can follow the cord back to wherever you hitched it without requiring a skill test. So it prevents you from getting lost in a maze.
Nice.
So that may actually be very useful if you need to retrace your steps.
Nice.
It has an armor class and it has hit points, but we'll deal with that later. Tia, what number did you say?
42.
42. You may add...
Mole hands?
You're so close. The one below that one is rich soil. You get Ramuna's totem, which, regrettably, such is the nature of random items, doesn't really do much for you. You gain mastery on focus tests to main daylight effects, and if you create a daylight effect, it cannot be suppressed.
Okay, so it's
Very useful for an octopus.
mastery on what?
On focus tests made to maintain daylight. So daylight being a weather effect.
Daylight, okay.
It's a totem of the sun god, but regrettably doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have each of you, all three of you agree on one other number between 1 and 56,
20.
or one of you can pick
Guess
again.
26 is glasses.
Yeah, if you want glasses.
And then like 39 is rich soil.
41, yeah. What do you think? I think we go low.
Lower?
Yeah, I vote like 8.
Sure.
Something below
Sure.
10. All right.
8.
My team doesn't care, so I pick 8.
I mean, it's good.
You get the bracers of agility.
Sounds good.
It reduces your initiative rolls by 3, but increases your speed by 10 feet.
Oh.
It's just 1 for the entire team, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bracers of agility.
Let's give it to Rampter.
They can be equipped by a Riftkin, even though they are bracers, even if they don't have hands.
Rampter.
So you they just
Rampter.
rationalize it however you want.
What are they called again?
Bracers of agility. So they reduce your initiative by 3, but your speed increases by 10 feet. If you have multiple movement speeds, they all increase by 10. So if you have mole hands,
Rampter does
bro
more
speed will go up.
damage if he moves further.
yes.
So that's why I'm saying to him.
These you don't have to like spend time with these items to be able to use them. You could pass them back and forth as is applicable.
Okay.
If you're in a combat, it would be an action to remove
Do
them
that?
and give them to somebody,
Okay.
and then an action for them to equip it. Out of combat, doesn't matter.
Okay.
But just so it's out there. So yes, add those items as the man in the crowd begins showering you with these gifts, throwing them onto the ice rink. Woo!
I think we should all pick them up and then like get in a line and bow.
Thank you, good sir.
Roses are
Enjoy
tossed
the
onto the
show.
ring from nowhere. They just appear.
They just appear.
Yes.
I'm gonna pick up a rose.
Okay.
Sir, have you seen Lord Dunna recently?
Oh, I know I haven't. I've been waiting here for a good long while for a meeting with the good Lord, but he did give me quite a show.
What are you waiting for? Like, what do you want to meet with him about?
Ah, well, as you obviously know, I am Lord Hubert Peabody,
Yes.
and I'm here to discuss trade taxes with neighboring regions, and I believe the Lord has enough influence. I should be able to get a few things by. You know how we are.
Sure, man. Should we kill him?
Good show out there. Well done. Hooray. You do see he's wearing a very, very nice ornate belt.
A nice belt.
Yes. Uncharacteristic of the suit he's wearing. It's like a prize fighter belt.
Oh.
Oh, so he's like strong. Potentially.
Yeah.
If we challenge him, yeah, it all drops down and there's a boxing ring.
He's like
Yeah.
King Boomy. He sheds the suit and grows 3 times larger. It's just
Yeah.
ripped AF. He's got an 18-pack. Doesn't even make sense.
Nobody has that many abdominals.
But yeah, otherwise, with the conclusion of your game, another door will become available to you.
Oh.
A golden rift appears in the center of the ice rink. Otherwise, there are stadium doors to your left and right.
If we use that guideline through a rift, does that work or no?
We'll find out together.
Do you want to go through the Golden Rift?
It seems like it's something that only opens if you win.
What if there's a ton of gold?
I feel like we just got prizes and now we're being greedy, but if you want to,
Breed killed the cat.
I just
Could be a big big Riftkin in there that we'd have to fight.
Yeah.
I just got this guideline and you already want to try to break it. Classic. Let's do it.
Are you going for gold?
Yeah.
All right. Now you're in an Olympic level hockey.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
kidding. Okay. Passing through the gold rift. Yeah. Do you want to use your guideline first or you just want to go through?
No, that's the whole point.
Okay.
We're going to try it beforehand to see if... Because similarly with, you're thinking, like the greenhouse. If we're just deposited in a room
Yeah.
and it's like a gladiator arena and we can just try to climb back up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do that.
You know me too well, sir. So as you hitch your guide wire to the side of this sort of hockey rink, and you all dive through the golden rift, you are in fact deposited into a big sand pit, and the guide wire is almost impossibly perfectly straight down from the sky, and you see very, very faintly the gold rift up at the top.
That's a lot to
Like
climb.
way up in there, almost representing a sun. And as you arrive in this space, there is a big stone wall all around and 2 gates open as 2 very large,
Bears.
2 very large lion hearts emerge, one from each side,
Well, back up the
and begin
guideline.
kind of pacing about you.
I'm gonna go back.
I'm gonna get my Ramptor out, Rexosaurus T.
Rexosaurus T.
Can we?
That is a very gladiator name. Maximus Decimus, and I am Rexosaurus T. So, you've got about a round to center yourselves as these lion hearts begin to pace around you,
We can't
slowly
climb up?
circling. You could.
I'm going up.
That's the purpose of the guide wire.
It's a long climb.
That's a big lion.
Yeah, it's true. What do you think, Hoyd?
What if it's rifts all the way down? Just more and more battles.
There are the 2 doors that the lionites emerged from. They would count as doors.
We could try and dash for a door. We'll most likely get into a fight.
DoorDash?
Yeah.
Make a door dash.
Or like you said, we can climb this thing, but there's a chance that one of us slips and falls.
Or we have to battle them in hockey again.
I don't think so. We're too beloved. We won. You saw how much they cheered us. Plus, I want to test it and see if we can actually climb it personally.
All right. Well, get climbing.
All right.
Okay. So Shapiso begins climbing.
Yeah.
Okay. Hoyd and Lincoln.
I guess I'll pull Rexosaurus T back in
Okay.
and start climbing with. I don't
Okay.
know.
Lincoln.
I am going to try to matador a lion as a distraction and have Hazmat administer a poison to it.
Okay. In that case, I guess we'll roll initiative just in case. In case we need it. For everybody, please, if you wouldn't mind. Just in case. Because if you decide you want to do something,
Oh, gotcha.
you'll be held to it. Otherwise, if you're like, I climb, then,
I see. Okay.
then you climb. So be it. Okay.
I used all my luck in the hockey game.
Apparently. Hoyt.
14.
14. Shapizo.
10.
Lincoln.
12.
Hey. Okay. Well, you may get your chance, as one of the Lionhearts did get a 19. However, with their 40-foot run speed, dashing, it gets to within about 20 feet of you.
Oh,
Because you're in a very big pit. As it's just
huge.
and it's just charging towards you.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Hoyt.
Did you tell me to rest in peace?
No.
I
Tells you
guess
to
I'll
die.
just. I don't want to leave Lincoln down there.
That's fine.
The lion is charging
It's
very quickly.
fine.
I'm going to climb. I'm just giving you guys some space.
Don't worry.
All right, I'll start climbing.
Okay.
It'll listen to our thumbs
Hoyt,
up or thumbs
Hoyt
down.
begins climbing. Chapizo. Sorry, Lincoln.
This song sounds like I'm about to die.
Yeah, it does.
Don't forget me!
Don't worry. I'll do a cool slide down.
Nice. I'm going to run at the Lionite that got close
Yes.
because I want to make
It's-
some distance between me and the other one.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my sword as a distraction for Hazmat.
Okay. So you approach and draw your sword.
Yeah.
Very good. That puts us to now Shapizo for real.
Oh, I gotta roll Hazmat, huh?
We'll have Haznet go at the same time as you for now.
Okay.
It might.
Because it's mixed between we're escaping and
Okay.
I'm going to
Sacrifice.
fight this lion.
Am I making progress? Am I like?
Yeah.
Okay.
None of you have a climb speed.
Right.
So you'll make it 15 feet per action. So if you
Okay.
move and dash, you can go 30.
I'm just gonna. Keep
It just depends who started climbing first on how far the person below could go. Because if you run into each other,
right.
you're
Can you
stuck.
imagine
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
dashing and climbing a rope 30 feet in 1 second?
That'd be crazy.
It'd be 6, but yeah, it's still insane.
Oh,
While
six
it's
seconds,
swinging with someone
That's
else
still
on
5 feet a second.
That's
Yeah.
alarming.
That's
You are
still
speed
fast.
climbers in essence.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hoyt and Shapizo, you're climbing. Lincoln, you're in position with Hazmat. You've
Yeah.
drawn a sword. The Lionheart is barreling towards you as the two of you up above see the other Lionheart now begin dashing in. Similarly ending about 20 feet away from Lincoln with that rope in the middle of all of them. It's the original Lionheart.
Can Hazmat go? Or no?
Yeah, do you want Hazmat to have moved in on your turn? Because I kind of skipped
Yes,
you.
yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to try to poison, so it's a vitality test,
Okay.
that Lionite.
Does that take him like out? Like put him out?
That is a 9.
Okay, so I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Poisoned for a minute.
Okay. He is poisoned for a minute. Very good.
Now it's his turn.
Now a poisoned lion.
Suck it.
A poisoned lion. What a world. I'm going to pull up. I want to make sure I get
What is this from?
Gladiator.
Oh.
I thought it was fitting.
It sounds so much like pirates.
Kind of does, yeah.
Okay, so it has no bonus to attack rolls. As your close good friend Hazmat is like, I have administered a deadly neurotoxin, and flies away. The Lionheart immediately, even though I don't think they can, immediately begins like sweating, looking extremely out of breath as it lunges towards you. Oh, I already rolled. I don't know why I'm all excited. Oh wait, no, that was the vitality test. It's a natural 1. Very
Hey!
fitting. The Lionheart leaps towards you, Lincoln, and you're able to like just kind of
Boss.
fall backwards and let it go over. It will be passing over your sort of zone of control if you wanted to try to stab.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Right in the gut.
Right,
Just-
the bits and
Just
bobs.
slice its stomach
Natural
open.
20, critical hit, short sword stab. You've been gutted,
Yeah.
entrails raining down.
Yeah.
Uh,
We're like, he's fine. Look at him. You're like, oh, this is what I was meant to do,
Are
not
you
play
not
hockey.
entertained?
Finally, I can take a life instead of score a goal. Okay. Yeah. Roll some damage, bud.
Okay, I gotta
And
look
it's
up.
it's a critical, so it's a D6.
Okay.
Because you crit, you do get to do bleed as well.
Nice.
So
Bleeding, poisoned.
5 damage.
okay. Did you roll 2 dice?
No, I forgot. I thought
Okay.
it was double. 10
Yeah.
damage.
Okay.
Split the difference.
very
Same
good.
thing.
So yeah, 10 damage and it's bleeding. So you do kind of put a cut right up the underbelly and leave a substantial gash. And the blood is already like thick and coagulated from the poison. As Haznat's little eyes just go wide. Poison blood, their favorite. Okay, that's 10 damage on the Lionheart.
Just
So now it's
500
Haznat's
more.
turn. He's
Yes.
gonna life drain that Lionite.
Okay.
A 9. Sad.
Okay. Yeah, a 9 will miss. Tries to leap in and ends up just kind of getting a little bit of the blood that's pooling out as it's leaping over your head. That would put us at Hoyt and Chapiso if you're just still climbing.
What are we, like, halfway up?
No. You guys, it's going to take you probably about a minute of fast climbing to get up. It's, again, the guide wire is like way extended.
Yeah.
We're talking a few hundred feet to climb.
I
You
guess
can
I
do
can't
it.
go too high in
You can
case
climb.
Lincoln needs us.
No, Lincoln's in his element.
Well, I know, but
I was
You
born
guys
to be a
need
gladiator.
me. Ah.
I was born to gladiate.
I'm gonna hold
Okay.
where I'm at.
yeah.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure Lincoln gets onto the rope
The rope, yeah.
Okay.
in case I need to jump down.
Okay. So we'll say each of you are about 30-ish feet up, kind of looking down at one
Yeah.
another and
'Cause
Lincoln down
I could
below.
probably slide down and
Yeah, I have,
in
like,
a,
literally...
in a
you
turn,
would,
right?
Yeah, you would slide into Chapizo,
Okay.
but yes.
Well, that's fine. I have climbing gloves literally in my thing, so I
oh,
would
then
just
you have a
slide
climb
down.
speed.
I guess.
Does it say you have a climb speed? Because I'm pretty
She
sure it
didn't
does.
put what it does.
Yeah, I didn't put what it does.
You put climbing gloves.
Yeah, but
Well,
I didn't put what
That's
it...
what they're for.
Yeah. Climbing gloves would give you... Yeah, you have a climb speed with your walk speed. So you're climbing twice
Oh.
as fast as we've been saying you're climbing. Because the gloves give you a climb speed equal to your walk speed. So very deftly, like a little spider monkey,
I'm up.
you're going twice as fast as we thought. So
Okay.
I guess it would have made sense for you to pass Hoyt if you so chose.
Yeah.
Um,
But I'll pause at this point,
okay.
and I'm gonna wait.
They're just watching.
Wait.
They're just watching
Wait.
you.
We're Woo, Lincoln, you
Okay.
can do it! That's what we're doing now.
The
Appreciate it.
the unpoisoned
It's
Lionheart.
just 2 lions.
Yeah, the unpoisoned Lionheart's diving towards Lincoln. That's pretty good. Lincoln, how do we feel about a 16?
That will hit.
Okay.
Boy.
It begins to glow as it charges towards you, leaps out, jaws open, bites you on the shoulder. Where's my... That is 10 radiant damage.
Okay.
As it bites into you, and there's this searing light as the wound begins to burn immensely. Top of the round is Poisoned Lion, who's going to turn around, leap towards Haznat. With no bonus to his attack roll. It's a cocked die, so sadly we won't be keeping that. It's a 12 to hit Haznat. Our poisoned pal.
1 moment, please.
In the moment.
Misses.
Misses, okay. It leaps out, tries to bite down. Haznat just goes... flies out and around the side. That brings us to Hoyd up on the rope.
Trying to decide if I need to just jump down and help you.
Or if I should watch you be eaten.
I feel like we should probably help. Lincoln does not look like he's going to jump on the rope.
He does have a lion fully on top of him now.
Yeah.
It might be a little
So-
harder to get to the rope.
I'm going to slide down the rope
Okay.
and attempt to jump on the back of the lion.
Okay.
Double dagger.
Double
into the
dagger, yeah.
skull,
Double daggered right
Yeah.
in the back.
Assassination.
I'll say you're flanking because in this weird situation, it is below you and Lincoln is below it. So you are technically flanking. So if you were to jump down, you're flanking.
All right. Daggers out. That is a 21 plus
Whoa.
5.
Yeah.
26.
Very good.
And then-
Joel, roll a hazmat condition die real quick for the poison. Should be a D6, I believe.
Okay, doesn't say my thing.
2. Okay. Hey, that's 2 poison damage.
It's true.
As he's about to be
Poison.
double stabbed from above.
Do I get two hits on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the daggers are also fast. So you just
So 1d4. And then what do I get for flanking bonus? It's just
plus 2 to your attack roll
Okay.
for flanking.
Oh, so not the damage roll.
Not the damage, just the
And then the damage.
Shapiso gets bonuses.
I'll need a refresher.
Mm-hmm.
Damage is also plus 5 on your cunning, right?
Yeah,
Or-
you get
so-
to add your cunning to the damage.
Okay.
Yes.
9 on the first dagger. 8 on the second dagger.
Okay.
Nice, dude.
6. That's that on that. As you leap down, dagger into like the shoulder blades of the Lionheart, it roars out in pain as Hoyd has joined the battle.
Nice.
Lincoln.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna cut him again.
Okay.
With my sword.
You're using a short sword, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I believe it has some keywords.
Hold on, I gotta pull up Callum. Slow, puncturing.
No. I think I messed that up for you then. Okay. I will find it. Don't worry. There we go. It's called Weapons and Armor. There's like 300 tabs open on this laptop. It's great. Okay. So you're using a short sword. It has bleed and dual wield.
Okay.
So you could technically have 2 short swords if you have 2 short swords. Otherwise.
I do not.
Okay. In that case, yeah, bleed is the big one. If you do max damage or crit again, it'll bleed.
Okay.
Godspeed.
Not this time. Just a 10.
Okay. You could potentially flank with
Oh,
Hazmat
okay.
and or Hoyd. Now that Hoyd is down on the ground.
Okay.
Theater of the mind. You
Okay.
could position yourself.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay. That'll put you at a 12.
Because it's might.
You can
right.
use cunning for...
Oh, okay.
Short
So
sword.
let's make it a 13. So plus 2 would be 15.
So that'll hit.
'Kay.
That's good.
'Kay.
For the record, armor class 12, in case I forget or it's somewhere else.
5 more damage.
5 more damage. Keeping it trucking right along. This lion is bloodied officially. It's bloodied and it's poisoned, and it's having a very rough day.
Wait, is that the line that I landed on, or I landed
Yes.
on the? Okay.
The one that you landed on. The other one is unharmed thus far.
Yeah. And Haznat's going to go up and try to poison that one.
The fresh one.
Yes.
Okay.
Vitality test.
Okay. That is plus 2. Go ahead. That's a 4.
18.
Okay. He's poisoned as well.
Nice.
Very good. So that other Lionheart, both lions are poisoned. As Lincoln's like, nice of you to show up, guys, but I didn't need you. As the poison's coursing through their veins. Shapiso, you're 30 to 60 feet up on the rope, depending on how high you wanted to climb.
I'm climbing down.
Okay.
I'm sliding down.
Climbing gloves insulating your hands from 7th degree burns.
Is it an action then to throw out a pud?
It would be an action to do it because when initiative broke out was the quick draw time, but if you're on the rope,
Okay.
your hands are full.
So just for now, I'm gonna slide down, and then I'm also going to, you know what? Maybe I'll longbow the lion, the one
Okay.
that was
The heavily damaged one or the fresh one, which is now poisoned?
which is not poisoned.
Yes.
How far away is that one?
They're very close to both of them.
Oh, okay. I'll just do the heavily.
Okay.
I'm gonna longbow.
Hurt
it.
the hurt one.
Yes.
Hurt people hurt people.
Always.
Hurt people. Hurt people.
Where do I?
We don't have it on there.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
why
have it
it's
on.
Longbow?
confusing,
Yeah.
Make an exploration-based attack roll.
Okay.
And start there. It is slow, piercing, and two-handed. Oh, I tell a lie. It is might-based for the longbow.
Okay.
What do you mean you can't shoot a bow with one hand? That seems really easy.
Quiet, you.
Just like
so, if we're flanking, I get +2
Use
to
your
my
toes.
attack, right?
If you're flanking is for melee, so
Oh,
the
okay,
longbow
okay.
is just
Just-
clean on through.
Okay. Well, we'll still do it.
Okay.
So might.
Yes. D20 plus or minus your might. Go.
Oh, 4.
4. Okay. You slide down, swing the bow out, and just launch an arrow, and it goes. Pew! You're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. You're doing the most. Okay. So yeah, an arrow goes flying off, and there's an echo of a roar from the crowd going, "Whoa!"
Oh, there's a crowd.
No, there's an echo of a crowd,
Echo.
but there's nobody in the stands. This fight is
Who
for
said
no
that?
one.
it's the same guy with a
Make
flag.
a
Yeah.
go ahead and make a
God damn it.
condition test or a die roll rather for the Lionheart.
4.
Okay, that is four damage on the previously fresh Lionheart. That will take advantage of the positioning currently and leap onto the back of Hoyd, or at least attempt to. We'll see how that goes. The Hoyd incoming is it'd be a 13 to hit you.
I have 13.
Okay, so here he comes. He leap in. He leap and him attacks. Hear him go. That is 8 points of radiant damage to Hoyd as it leaps onto your back
Not too bad.
and bites into you.
That sounds pretty bad though.
It sounds like it hurts.
Yeah.
It does. It does probably hurt a great deal because it also sears and burns and lets out a very bright light. Poisoned Lionheart the first, the one that's the most bloodied. Please make a condition roll for the poison.
4.
4. Okay. He's hanging in there, but he's looking real bad. He is going to, as he's kind of still embattled with Lincoln, he's going to take another bite at Lincoln.
Bring it on. You cowardly
Here we go.
lion.
He's got no bonus to attack rolls. That's a cocked die. I keep doing that. I have too many dice in here. Does an 11 hit you?
No.
Okay. It leaps out towards, and you just kind of sidestep.
Siegfried and Roy, here we go.
Too soon.
Too soon. It's been what, like 17 years?
Yeah. Hoyd, it's to you now. One lion is near Lincoln. It's kind of Lincoln, Hasnat, a lion, you, a lion, 15 or so feet, Shapiso's over there. You guys are kind of like... dum, 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 dum.
I am going to let out Mr. Rexosaurus T as my action.
Okay.
And I'm going to have him in front of the lion that just attacked me.
Okay. Log! He's ready. Rexosaurus T.
Do I need to roll an initiative die for him?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll do that. We'll start splitting you guys up.
He got a 20,
20.
which I guess plus whatever it might, so 5?
Oh.
25?
Oh, okay. So he'll go at the start of next round.
Okay.
He will be joining us. So yeah, Hoyd, you position yourself nicely, and Rexosaurus T appears on the field. Lincoln, it's you, pal.
Okay.
And by proxy, also has Gnat.
It was 20 years ago for what it's worth. And he didn't die from it. I thought it, like, killed the guy.
No, I just wanted to teach him a lesson.
Stop waving that chair in my
They
face.
just recently passed away of old age.
Whoa.
Wow.
They lived full lives.
They did. All right. Sword attack. Oh, I could attack twice. Is that what you're saying? No, I could hold.
If
two
you
swords.
have 2, yeah. So if we get you a second sword,
Um,
you could petition the crowd for aid.
this is a 12 to hit.
A 12?
Sword falls
Yeah.
from the ceiling.
12 hits.
4 more damage.
4 more damage.
And,
Okay.
And Haznat's gonna life drain him too.
Oh my god.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
6 damage. 6 insect damage.
Insectoid.
Okay. Haznat,
Yeah.
how do you want to do this?
Yeah. Haznat is just gonna go right into the open wound, and just turn him into a raisin. Whatever's
It's
left.
gonna get so swollen. and just roll
Prepare
over.
to be sucked dry.
Oh, God. Oh no.
That is
Don't
not
say
Haznat.
that as that. Do not say that as that. Pick something different.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
That'd be a fun shirt. Just a really angry Haznat. This is prepared to be sucked.
That's something you'd find at Goodwill.
You
like
know what?
20 years
Yeah.
from now.
You know what
Yeah.
though? If you make it, I'll wear it. That's awesome.
If I made it a tank top, you would.
I
wear it
would.
for sure.
Yeah. I'm in my my exposed arms era, and I'm regretting the hoodie
This
today.
hoodie,
It's
yeah.
warm. Okay. Well done, Haznat. You've
Haznat.
killed a lion.
You
It's exceptionally been
The
killed.
lion and the mosquito.
Yeah. Who would win? Shapiso.
Skater.
You. There's one lion remaining.
I'm sending out Pud.
Pud. Please roll for Pud
Okay.
to join
I
us
did
here.
that last turn.
No, I didn't. I shot.
She shot a longbow.
Oh, that's right.
I did a shooty
That's right.
A Rudy Tooty
I
and Shooty.
recall.
shoot.
It's okay. They're going to go next
5.
round regardless. Okay. Pud on a 5. The lion heart that is nearest Hoyd will take a quick snap.
You mean the Lionheart?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
The lion heart will take a snap at Rexosaurus T, who appears and goes, Gonk!
Nice.
We'll just see how it goes. It's something new. The lion is acting on impulse and is poisoned. There's a 14 hit Rexosaurus
does.
T. Okay. Pending
I don't know why I don't have any of
certain things.
Pud stuff.
That is
don't know either.
15 radiant.
Jeez.
That's a hefty hit.
That's the highest
idea.
he's rolled so far. Okay. But that's it. It's one big bite on Rexosaurus T, who kind of shakes it off and gets ready to rock and roll. And it's the top of the round, so Rexosaurus T, you get to clap back right away, pal.
We'll just have to knock him out before it's his turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Bone Breaker. Am I more than 5 feet away from him at this point, or are we just basically on top of each other?
You're like on top of each other. You
Okay.
could run away and run back in.
I'll just go for a shatter right on him.
Yeah.
Just break his bones.
That is what that does.
I know.
And then with shatter, it says it's a 2d8 plus 5.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Is there a modifier to hit? Is it just the 5
It
on
would be
his
your,
might?
it'd be your 5 to hit. I'll say very easy again here. You could flank, so you could have the
Okay.
extra 2.
That is a 16 to hit.
That'll do. And then,
I
Joel, I keep forgetting. Roll another d6 real quick.
5.
5 more. Okay.
okay, so I get 2 d8s plus
5 more poison.
5. A 1. And an 8, so 7. Or no, not 9. 14 damage.
Woo!
And then I think
Huge.
on hit,
I believe you break a bone.
yes, reduces target speed by half.
Yeah. Okay. Very,
Okay.
very nice. So, yeah,
Shattered.
he's not getting away. That's for sure. Bringing us to, I believe, Hoyd.
All right, I'm
You'll be
just
next.
gonna. Since I'm in between Rexosaurus T and the lion, I'm gonna try and flank him
Okay.
in some manner to then attack him with my daggers again.
Very good. I love it. So, yeah, go ahead and put the flanking bonus on there. So, an extra 2 on both.
Or 11. 11 plus 5. Okay. That one is 18 on the first dagger.
Whoa.
Second dagger is already a 15 on the natural part, so
Very
I don't
good.
add any of that up.
Okay. Time for some damage.
Damage is...
Imagine Pud's gonna get the kill. Just imagine. He's never been out before. He's never seen the light of day. And he's
Well-
gonna show up and kill a lion. in
13
cold blood.
damage.
Maybe.
13 damage.
I don't have any of his info.
He is officially bloodied.
Yay!
Okay.
Prepping for him.
Moving on to Lincoln and Hasnat.
Okay.
Very good. As Hoyd and Rex are ripping this lion apart.
Yeah. Let me confirm.
Hiya. Higher than 12?
It is 12.
Oh, you're good then. 12 hits.
6.
6 damage.
Maxed it out.
So it's
On
bleeding.
guard.
So it's gonna bleed. So at the start of its turn, it's gonna be poisoned and take 3 damage.
Haznat is going to life drain him. Nope. 7.
Oh, it's close, but no cigar. Okay. Hasnat, you're like, I'm gonna get you, but you're so bloated. You drank like 40
The full
gallons
meal.
of blood.
Full meal.
Yeah. He really slurped it down. It's Shapizo
Okay.
is next
I'm
on
gonna
10.
I'm gonna dagger the lion.
Okay. I don't know what possessed me to put your initiatives not in any order, but
Cool.
it's Shapizo's turn. Pop off, Queen. Kill.
So I have +2 to my attack, right? Because we're flanking.
Yes. On top of whatever you would add.
Okay. This is might. Daggers.
Daggers are cunning.
Cunning. Okay. Oh, sick.
You can use might, but you can also use cunning, which I think for all of you, cunning is better than might.
Yep.
23 and unnatural 20.
Both will hit. Gah.
And then what's the
D4.
D4? Okay.
But as you are a marauder and are flanking, you're going to add a D4 plus 2 plus a D6 on the
To
first
eat
one.
the first one.
So actually,
this-
you're very likely to kill this thing.
This
so
is
we'll
the
see.
first one.
Yes.
4, 6 on the first one. No, 8.
8 on the first.
8 on the
plus your
first.
cunning. Don't forget to add your cunning.
8. 13.
Holy smokes. It's already dead.
And then the second one is just the 4.
It'd be the 4 and then 2 and then cunning.
Okay. That's a 1, 6, 8.
I'm just gassing you up. You killed him a while ago. I just wanted you to roll all your damage. So Shapizo, as you slide down, you shoot an arrow off to the side, throw Pud out. Your friends are being ripped apart by a lion who's also being ripped apart by your friends. And you just go, and kind of start to hoist it up, drop the lion down, and out it bleeds.
Sick.
For each of you again, if you would be so kind as to pick a number between 1 and 55 that you have not chosen already, there will be no duplicates.
15.
Oh my gosh.
15?
55.
55?
43.
43. 15. Ceramic plating. You are getting very, very specific items. Ceramic plating. Earth affinity moves. Deal 1d4 additional damage. If you are Earth affinity, you take 1 less damage from everything. This effect can reduce incoming damage to 0 if you're Earth affinity. But that was 15. What was you picked 55, right?
Yep.
You want the end.
You're going to have to repeat that. Earth
Okay.
affinity moves 1d4
Deal 1d4 extra,
extra.
and you take 1 less damage from all sources.
1 less.
If, of
damage.
course.
You are
Earth affinity.
Okay.
55 is Yitre's Totem. If the holder is Arcane Affinity, it deals 1d4 additional damage on arcane attacks. Joel, what was your number?
43.
43. You have selected Rich Soil, as discussed prior.
Oh, I thought it was one less was rich soil.
No, sorry, it was one below would be one more because they're
Oh.
in a line.
All right, I'm taking the rich soil.
Okay, plant affinity.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, plant affinity Riftkin. +1 to attack and damage rolls if they are holding rich soil. And then one of you or all three of you can agree. Pick another number that hasn't been chosen yet. As these items are thrown into the ring to celebrate your triumph.
54.
54. Oh, this would be so good for
Full
tea.
hands.
It is a witch's spellbook.
Oh.
It grants witches +1 to all skill tests
Oh, nice.
and an additional minor arcana draw per day.
Just ship that over to me.
Just send it through the dimensional plane.
Yeah.
Should you choose at any point, Lincoln, you can pull the cord down to you, or you can climb back up the guide wire.
Oh, I was going to have Haznat do it.
Okay.
If needed, to untie it.
Oh.
If we're
Okay.
going to just keep going through another door.
Say we go through another door at this point.
Okay. You have a left and right door in this stadium to leave. And we're back. All right,
Hello.
gang. Having defeated the 2 lion hearts, there are 3 ways for you to go. You can go up,
Oh.
or you can go left and right.
Up, down, side to side.
Welcome to the Lion Pride.
That fit well.
Thank you. The left door, they both have kind of like a gate portcullis.
Okay.
But the door on the left is kind of like a bank vault, like
Okay.
a big kind of like
Yeah.
wheel type deal, or like a ship door, heavy
Okay.
crank
Sure.
portcullis type deal. Said that word twice, and neither one of them I think is what I'm trying to say. And then the door on the far right is like a nice kind of like a cherry wood with a silver handle.
That seems more like the door that would lead to the Lord. Dunna.
Lord. All right.
If I had to choose.
I'll follow you guys.
To the
I
right.
was the one that wanted to go through the portal, so.
Pull the string or the guideline. The string.
The string, yeah.
Yeah, we're just hanging by a thread.
Yeah, it's like a nice climbing cord. Very lightweight, but very, very strong.
Okay. We going to the right then?
Yes.
Okay, so
Let's do
the cherrywood door with a silver handle. Okay, as we head through the cherrywood door with the silver handle, it opens up into a very vast, impossibly large seeming forest of many, many trees, several of which are quite large and have at least parts of doors at very odd angles, some of which wrap around the tree trunks, some of which are sort of suspended, hanging from the tree branches.
Do you guys just want to go down the other door?
Too much choice in this one?
If we're staying, I'm definitely setting up my guideline
Yeah.
because we're gonna get lost.
Right. Yeah, maybe we check out the other one before we get lost in this one.
What do you think, Hoyd?
I'm
Do you
I'm good with either.
You feel like you can navigate these woods?
Probably not.
No? That's the confidence I love to hear. Let's do it.
Do what?
Navigate the woods.
Oh.
You do the woods?
All right.
That's up to you guys. I'm memeing. What do you guys want to do?
That means you need to release a meme coin right now.
Yes.
You have not been like sucked through the door or anything.
So we
if you
can go
want to go
back.
look at the other door,
Yeah.
you can
I'm
weigh
go-
your options.
Oh.
The only one that's not always true for is the rifts. Sometimes the rifts will just put you somewhere.
Deposit you.
If you're like, I'm gonna look in, you're gonna just gonna
Right.
go.
All right. Let's check out the other door
All right.
before
Let's
we get
go.
lost in the woods.
Okay. The bank vault door does appear to be locked.
But we can use our key.
If you want to use a key,
One-time use, right?
mm-hmm.
Oh.
You each have a key that is one-time use. It will burn up, but it will open any door
Oh.
in the manor, I should say, in the Lord's manor, in this sort of puzzle box that you find yourselves in.
Is there any sort of indication on the door that there's a riddle that might open this door?
It seems to be a, frankly, quite elaborate combination-style lock in the way that you would kind of like crank the handle on the front to certain points and then have it swing open.
Okay. Can I put my ear up to it and have Chapiso spin it until I hear a click? Can we try that?
Yeah,
some sort of a roll.
Do you want to sort of listen about it? Do like maybe awareness
Yeah.
and or intuition.
Okay.
Can do intuition.
To feel the tickety ticks of the
Should
thing.
we both do it?
We'll have Shapizo do trickery, because this is kind of manipulating a lock very
Trickery?
specifically.
Okay.
And then if Lincoln, if you want to throw anything on there, if you can think of anything, you're more than welcome to dogpile on this. Get that door open! I want to be in there yesterday!
It is unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20, very good.
28.
Wow! Okay. Yeah, with incredible ease. I'll say it takes about 15 minutes of hardcore lock cracking,
Yeah.
but you guys get that door to swing open.
Sick. Nice.
And the bank vault door swings open, revealing a large, rectangular metal room with 2 chutes. One says in, one says out, and they have trays that look like they would deposit in kind of like a mailbox. And it says item bank.
Shall we sit and see what comes through these chutes?
Yeah.
How long should we sit?
What
Until
if-
something comes out, or like 1 hour?
What if I put one of these biscuits
Oh yeah, you have
in
biscuits.
the in
don't you?
chute? A rift biscuit.
You put a rift biscuit in the in chute.
Yeah.
Okay. You put a rift biscuit in the in chute, and a chocolate chip cookie comes out the out chute.
Oh.
Tasty.
Is it though?
Does
Have
it
to
smell
try
poisoned?
it.
Does it smell poisoned?
Yeah.
It smells amazing.
You make a medicine or an intuition.
Okay.
On it. Natural 20.
It's not poisoned.
I'm
At
gonna-
least not with an
And I-
odorous poison.
And I've eaten it all.
Hey,
That's mine.
you at least have to share.
You nasty man.
Here's
Give me
your-
my cookie.
Here's
Give me
your
half
cookie.
my cookie.
Here, you can have the whole thing.
All right.
I
Okay.
was just
I'm eating
playing.
it.
Okay, it's a pretty good chocolate chip cookie. It's pretty good.
What if I go in the in chute? This is just a better version
Out
of
comes
me
out
come
a dummy, a crash dummy. Just
That's an improvement? That sucks. You're rude.
I was debating because it
Bird.
sounds like food turns into food. What if we put
poop.
like Yeetree's totem? What happens then?
Now we're cooking with gas.
Because I don't have arcane, and I
Uh-huh.
don't think
I don't have anything for.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
that's draconic.
Ramanah's
And then
totem.
if I were to
Do
capture the puppy, he's not arcane at all, is he?
No,
Okay, I'm gonna
puppy
I'm
is
gonna-
fire.
fire.
Oh,
Okay,
then I could use
So,
Ramanah's totem.
I'm going to put Yeetree's totem
Okay,
right on the in. I want to see what comes out the out.
okay. Yeetree's totem in one. A little thing kind of lowers down that's got 3 light spaces in it, and 1 lantern light clicks on. As Yeetree's totem pops in, out pops a small block of metal that is like perfectly angular on all sides, which anyone familiar with weapons will know is a whetstone.
Interesting.
So go ahead and mark off Yeetree's totem. You can add whetstone to your inventory. Whoever's holding the whetstone, your critical hit range increases by 1. So if you would crit on a 20, you crit on a 19. If you crit on a
Nice.
19, you crit on an 18.
So crit,
So on.
crit,
You get basically a 5% increase to crit chance.
What if I put the ceramic plating in there? We don't have a use for that.
You do you. I can't tell you what to do.
Nobody has earth affinity. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, you're putting the ceramic plating in.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and delete the ceramic plating from your inventory. The second of 3 lanterns will kick on, and you receive pick 1 or 2.
1.
1. Okay. Out pops a very thick, heavy, armored vest. And you can add the dragon scale vest to your inventory. If worn by a Riftkin, your attacks and abilities can no longer induce a negative status. You are incapable of doing so. Your speed decreases by 10 feet, but your armor class goes up by 2.
No, it's not bad. You lose a lot, but
Yes. If worn by a human, or one of you, your speed drops by 10 feet, your armor class goes up by 2, but given that you can't traditionally cause negative statuses, that part doesn't apply. So
Okay.
you just get the second half.
Sorry, so attacks and abilities can no longer induce negative status. What was the next part?
Your speed drops by 10 feet.
Speed. Negative 10 feet.
Yes, but your armor class goes up by 2.
AC plus 2.
You're nice and thick. Think of it like a bulletproof vest. Very clunky, but makes you a lot harder to hit.
Humans, it's just AC plus 2 and then lose.
And minus 10 feet to speed.
is it assumed that if we have the clarity totem and the whetstone in our inventory that they are currently active, or do we have to like declare that before battle?
So basically, a Riftkin can hold one of these things and get
How do I
the
undo that
benefit to
tool?
it.
What?
A human can effectively have...
Undo the last thing.
It's a little shady, but we've put a soft limit of
There you
3.
Okay.
Of like, you can have 3 things affecting you. Because
Do we have
beyond
to
that,
de-
it starts to get really
Do we have to
confusing.
declare it before battle, or can we just be like, I'm actually holding the...
So it's
Clarity totem.
whoever's inventory it's in,
Okay.
you can say is using it.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm totally okay with that. And you can also say that you're carrying it but not using it. If you're like, I'll have the dragon scale vest, but it's not equipped.
Okay.
Because that can be a detriment to you. Makes you much slower. But yes, 2 of 3 lights have kicked on. There's another thing has been exchanged.
Lincoln? Giving up anything?
I could put the rich soil in there because we don't have any plant affinities.
What's the other one you have?
The spell book.
Oh. Yeah, and you're going to send that to T. No.
Yeah.
You better.
We also have the braces of agility. If I think you or somebody else, I don't know who's holding it. I didn't put it in my inventory.
However, I'm also not against trying out something else like my sword.
I was debating on a dagger if you didn't have anything you wanted to put in there, but I also didn't want to get rid of my second dagger.
Let's...
You were farting.
The monkey farter.
I just farted. I don't know what you want from me.
It's fine.
What do you guys
Let
think?
it
Should
out.
I do the rich soil, the spell book, or my blowgun?
What? You're going to get rid of your blowgun?
Why? What if it comes out a better blowgun?
I don't think so. Look,
You don't?
no, because everything we've gotten back has been vastly different from what we put in.
But better.
Nah.
I think the whetstone was way better than the arcane thing because I don't have anybody that does arcane damage.
Yeah, it's better, but I feel like you use your blowgun a lot. You're the poison.
So what should I put in there?
Do you guys want a little bit of a hint?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna put in
The ring of power?
me.
Wow.
And then I just fall forever and a new character takes my place.
I have a feeling that we are getting the opposite number of what that item was. So like I put a 55 in, the
Yep,
whetstone was
number
a 1.
That's your guess.
That's my guess.
Opposites can be found. They're everywhere. Just look around.
So if I put in the rich soil and I get glasses, it's confirmed. Because that was number 27.
Yeah.
All right, let's do
Do
it.
it, do it,
Rich
do
soil,
it,
rich soil,
do
rich
it,
soil.
do
I'm gonna pair
it.
of glasses.
Joel, pick 1 or 2.
1.
1? Okay. You put rich soil in, and a small, like, amulet comes out called the Mark of Sharana.
Or wait.
Whenever the holder critically hits on an attack roll, they gain temporary hit points equal to their level.
Oh. That's nice.
I think the rule is you could probably say it now.
And then a third light kicks on,
And
and
it's done.
in the out, you hear like a little lock clicking sound. the
Okay.
out depository.
The rule was it goes up or down one, doesn't it?
No.
No, shoot, because I had 55 and you didn't give me a choice.
Yes, so the item banks effectively take very specific items and give you something that is generally useful. So if it's for that exact reason, we got something with arcane, earth, and plant, and that doesn't do anything for any of you. So there's a bank of items that are general use. Better crits, more accurate
okay.
crits, stuff
Good
like
call coming in here.
So
Yes,
a
that's good.
human cookie is better than a specific Riftkin biscuit.
that. No, I just didn't really know what to do. So, because you only get, it only activates really if you put
Like an
a
item.
magic item in,
Okay,
you get a
okay.
magic item out. And they're not necessarily better, they're just different.
So
Right,
putting a
right.
dagger in would have done nothing.
You'd have probably just gotten a different kind of knife back. But who knows? I don't know what I
You
would
get a
have said.
javelin back.
Yeah, useless.
Yeah. But yeah, you didn't get a choice because it was... There's some of them have like 1-to-1s, and some of them I was like... There's two things that could be equal, but... Because I tried to give you something based on what it was. If you did more damage, I wanted you to get something that would do more damage.
Gotcha.
Defense begets defense. But anyways, that's the item bank room. This room does appear to be relatively safe. There are no other doors out of here.
All right.
And that bank vault door behind you has not shut you in.
Well, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Go to the forest. Set up your line.
Okay.
Okay. The guideline is set. We approach the forest. And yeah, you're clear to enter the forest. The door will close behind you but remains just as a point in space.
Okay.
And yeah, you're in a very vast semi-misty forest.
Who's got the best
Some fine soil all over the ground.
nav?
I've got a sat nav.
What's your navigation, Hoyd?
Minus
I
one,
put a
but-
map in. I got a sat nav out.
So I've
But
got the best.
Rex has got +1 and mastery.
That's good. You've got +2.
Yeah.
I've got a 0.
Yeah,
Lead the way, should
All
be
right.
so.
yeah. If you deploy the guideline, you can effortlessly return to the point that you set it.
Yes. Excellent.
It won't necessarily be like I know where to go, but you
and-
just follow it back.
Yeah.
If it's a magic trickster forest and we do a circle, we'll pass our own loop and know because we'll pass the line.
You ever read the tale of Despero? It's about a mouse,
Nope.
and he gets put in a labyrinth where there's a cat, and they give him red yarn. It's basically just the Minotaur,
Oh.
but with a mouse.
Okay.
And he has a needle, and the needle he puts the thread through, and he follows it through. It's cute. It's
I
my
don't know why
favorite.
that's reminding me of Flowers for Algernon.
I don't know either.
I don't know why
That-
Maybe the name
name-
Despero.
Is knocking at a door to a memory in my head.
Yeah.
But that door is not opening.
Did you
Yeah.
read the book?
I want to say I did.
Is that the book that you lied about reading to your teacher?
I
and
don't.
they
I
were
could
like,
not tell you what book that was.
I'm just gonna
I
ask
have
you
no
basic
idea.
information about the book. You're like, I didn't read it.
It's a good book, but it's kind of sad.
Just that
It's very
title.
sad. It's very sad.
That title. There's something in my brain that's like, oh yes.
Oh, that's why. Because the mouse is kind of in it.
Mouse,
A research mouse.
a research mouse. Anyways, that's kind of what
Okay.
you're like.
Let's go.
Is with having a cord that trails out behind you from like a spool. Yeah.
We're gonna enter the forest.
Okay. You've entered the forest. There are many doors that look like they would be quite difficult to access were you not to have climbing gloves.
Oh,
Because you can officially climb things.
yeah.
So they give you grip. They've got like little ninja hooks so you can climb barked trees and such.
Should
Not
I
a problem.
Climb this tree. Check out this door up here.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. It's a white door that is kind of warped around the tree, but it has a handle. If you were to climb your way up there, the handle will open.
Can I peek in?
Yeah. As you open it up, water begins pouring into the forest over top of you.
Oh, all right. Well,
And just streaming down. A nigh infinite supply.
I'm gonna shut the door.
Okay. Make a might test to shut the door against the force of much water pooling down above you.
19.
Okay, you're a superhero. And then as soon as the door shuts, the water stops. But there's now a
Alright.
big soggy bog where the water all pooled out of.
So- Soggy bottom.
Soggy bottom.
Yes.
Did you look it up?
Yeah.
So that's the first and most accessible door.
Okay.
Is to apparently an ocean.
Yeah, I don't want to go in that one. On to the next door.
I can't imagine why.
Although I'm kind of afraid that now
I'll find the
the
next door.
darts
Open
will
it.
come
These are
flying out of
all
the next one.
dark matter realities.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, there are many kind of hung up in trees as stated prior. Some are hanging from branches. Some are built into the bark itself. Some are freestanding. I would say the next nearest one to you is at the top of a set of concrete stairs.
Okay. Wow.
I'll walk right up there.
What?
I'm gonna open the door up.
Okay. The door opens up into a vast cornfield.
Does it look like it's outside or inside still?
It could be either, but it is nighttime in the cornfield,
Oh.
where it is sort of midday-ish where you are now.
Anything out of the ordinary? Like, is it a room? Can I see a door on the other side? Or is it just like a straight up cornfield? That's all I can see.
Go ahead and make an awareness test. I'll say, because you're standing at the top of these stairs, you've got a good view in there. It is just a lot of corn, though.
23.
Okay. You do hear sounds of like activity through there, and despite how dark it is in this cornfield, the light that pools in here leads very quickly into like a dark row of corn. But there's a very dim light, probably a couple 100 yards into the cornfield.
What do you guys think? I'm willing to open up more doors. There is a light very far off in the distance.
I mean, you're saying there's a ton of doors. So if we just
There are many doors, yes.
okay, yeah, maybe we come back to this one.
All right. Now shut
Just
the door.
Check a couple
'Kay.
more.
Heading down the concrete stairs with a door at the top.
I'm gonna rub some foliage on it just to mark it with some green.
So that you've
Oh,
been there.
you didn't think the concrete steps was a good enough marker?
No.
Okay.
We haven't seen any other doors. What if you come across 4 more concrete step doors?
Okay, Lincoln.
Shapiso? We've just begun the forest. Please.
I'm gonna back up, Lincoln.
Okay. I'll say because it's funny as you're grabbing the foliage, you find a like wooden plank trapdoor in the floor, or the ground out here it would be. As you grab some
You're up.
foliage to scuff it,
You're up,
you
Lincoln.
do expose some wooden boards as you mark that door. You're like, we've been here.
Fine. I will look inside this door, you cowards.
we opened the first two.
Open the door.
Okay. As you open the door, it's almost like opening the door to a plane at altitude. There is a screaming wind that is just rocketing by, but it does not affect anything above the base of that door.
Just sky.
Is it just sky?
It's pitch black
Oh.
and a screaming wind.
No thanks.
No one wants to skydive?
Nah.
You guys are good?
I'm good.
Alright.
Just fly in the infinite void.
Yeah.
No thanks. Don't even know what direction we're
I want
going.
to play 20 questions.
Are you a mineral? Yeah. Are you a tank? Yeah. Bill and Ted. It's a great movie. But yes, this trapdoor, having opened it, you do gather, would open both ways. So,
Oh,
should
cool.
you have stepped upon it,
I would have
you would have fallen into the void
Forever.
of loud wind.
Oh.
never.
Yes.
Well, mark this one, Lincoln.
Okay.
Don't step.
Yeah, I'm
Here.
gonna take some.
Steppers beware.
Put Shapiso. Please step here.
All
for
right.
burning you a second time.
Dang.
Burn.
There's only one more door that is easily accessible and nearby. And it appears to be one of the ones that's kind of strung from a vine-like substance of a tree that is resting on the ground near that tree.
I'll open it.
Okay. Upon approach of the door, there's nothing particularly odd about the door itself. However, place your hand upon the doorknob, and it's extremely sticky.
Ew.
It's like somebody stuck their hand in jam and then
Oh,
rubbed it
God.
all over the door.
That's
Nice.
nasty.
But to such a degree that you're having a fair bit of difficulty detaching your hand from the doorknob.
Okay.
And the door begins to slowly rise up towards the tree.
See you guys later.
It's nice knowing you. I'm just kidding. We'll help you.
Yeah,
can
Shapizo's
you
about
turn
a
it
foot
at all?
off the ground.
Can you turn it at all?
Can I?
You want to turn the
Like,
door
can you
Yeah.
open it?
Okay.
Your hand is stuck, but can
Well,
you
yeah.
open it?
The door will open,
Uh-huh.
leaving you kind of like swinging out with your hand stuck to it. And a very large human-like tongue lolls out of the door.
That's disgusting.
And it kind of like licks towards Lincoln.
Okay.
A
Yeah.
little Lincoln lick.
Oh, shut that door.
We can't. I'm not touching the tongue. I'm not stuffing it back in there. I'm gonna.
It's just a tongue.
I'm gonna stab it with my dagger. See
Oh
if the
my.
tongue go right back in.
God.
Okay, give me an attack roll on the
Smart,
tongue.
but gross.
Smart, but gross indeed.
An 18.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a piercing.
That will,
That's essentially what I'm doing with
Yeah.
the dagger.
Yeah.
you stab on in there, and blood pools from it, and it lashes out angrily. I'll say one attack at Lincoln, one attack at Hoyd for being near the tongue.
Ew.
You're like,
The-
don't bring me into this.
so the one at Lincoln is a 9. The one at Hoyd's a 14.
Ah.
Okay. As the tongue kind of flails back and forth, clocks into you, it too is quite adhesive. And
Oh, no.
sticks
Oh,
to the side
no.
of Hoyd.
Good luck,
no.
guys.
And begins lashing him around
No.
and trying to pull you up inside.
Okay.
Well,
Haznat's gonna try to poison the tongue.
Okay.
Oh, great. It's a vitality test, so
Okay.
come at me.
Tongue vitality. Don't take that out of context. That's a 19.
Nah, yeah, that'll pass.
Okay.
Shame.
It is not poisoned. However, Haznat, as you do try to approach, you've got to stick your proboscis in there to attempt the poison.
No, this is a burst.
It's a burst.
Oozing
You're gonna
burst.
explode. Okay. Key difference. So you explode, reforming immediately after, launching lion blood all over the tongue.
Yeah.
The lion's blood is also quite slick and sticky because it was poisoned. I will say that might free you up if you want to try to pull Hoyd off there.
Sure.
Because right now his whole torso is in contact with his sticky tongue.
If it's a mite, you said?
Yeah, be a mite against the tongue. Hoyd could help you. Because I don't think Hoyd wants to die.
Nope.
Not here, not now, not like this. Not eaten by a door.
Do I have to roll or?
You can throw a mastery on for Lincoln if you want to try to help him.
Do you have mite mastery?
I
He
don't.
doesn't need
Oh.
it because he's a prodigy,
Oh.
baby.
That is. I think it takes 2 when I give you.
two to make a party.
Yeah. So that is 4 on top of that.
Okay.
13.
13. Okay. It got a 13.
Oh!
Tie goes to the runner. You're able to rip Hoyd off the tongue. And there's this like little pattern all over Hoyd's armor where it was in contact of just little like suction cups almost.
Yuck.
Since-
Yucky,
Since
yuck.
it was a tie, do I still get my 1 mastery die back from using 2 for a skill test? Okay.
Yeah, because it's if you succeed.
Succeed. Okay. I wasn't sure if a tie is
Yeah? Oh,
technically
okay.
a
Hold
succeed.
on. So Remember, an ally makes a skill test. Oh, that's level 7. Gain that.
This is the worst room we've been in.
Yes.
You
For the
think so?
record, Shapiso is still stuck by the hand to the doorknob on the outside of the door.
Can I, with momentum, just try to slam the door into the tongue?
And like slam it on itself.
Yeah.
I'll say it'd be pretty tricky, but you could do agility if you wanted to try.
'Kay.
To kind of like
Yeah.
haul yourself up far enough to slam the tongue in the door.
Yeah. Agility, you said?
Yeah.
Do it.
15.
Higher than a 9. You're able to slam the door just enough on the tongue that it's almost as if something has bit its own tongue. And the tongue will retract back into the door,
Shut
allowing
Shut it.
those of you who are not currently attached to the handle as you're kind of falling off. You do see a large, like Venus flytrap creature pulling back its jaw, and this long, sticky tongue pulls back, and it slaps shut as the door slams.
Nice.
And the door itself kind of rolls up and flies back up the tree.
Oh, it was a fake. It was a profile fakey.
It was
We got
fishing.
catfished.
Yeah, you got man-fished.
Yeah. Well,
What door should we try next?
should we try the corn one now?
Yeah.
It seems mild.
Yeah. I'll take it. Over the flood, the
The
infinite fall,
void,
and
wind.
the plant.
Is my whole like front side still like super sticky?
is it
Not
just the-
necessarily.
okay, the
It's more that the
spots?
tongue is very sticky, and it's more that it's kind of like a little suction deal. It's like,
Yeah.
I was like, am I gonna have to change clothes? Is this gonna be a problem?
I mean, maybe, but
Mentally,
you do also have a
yes.
lot of like lion blood all over you. But that was kind of there to begin with.
Okay. Let's go back to the corn door.
Corn door.
Make some corn dogs.
I'm gonna put this in my notes as corn door now.
Never
It's
homemade
officially
corn
door.
dogs, but I'd be down.
Yeah.
Well, you may have your chance in
Well,
the corn
we
field.
technically we made the breakfast ones.
I feel like you guys did make corn dogs.
Those
was-
are like the pancake ones, though.
Yeah, but it's the same situation. You just
Corn
make
dogs use pancakes.
you make a different batter.
Bless twice.
Corn-based
Thank you.
batter for the outside instead.
Yeah.
So we've technically done it.
Okay. Well, let's do it again.
All right. Well, through the corn door, it's a moonless night with rows and rows of corn.
What are we in the
They s-
Iowa?
Pretty much.
Reset up my guide wire again
Bless.
Well, can't we just leave it and keep bringing it up here?
and not shut the door, though.
It's up to you
Yeah.
if you want to like trail it out. It's 1,000 feet long.
Yeah.
So if you leave it attached like through the Coliseum, and it's 200 feet down,
No, I've
and then
returned
100
it
or
from
so to
that.
there. So like, yeah,
It's
if you
not
were to
that
start
far.
it from the front of the forest, you'd be about 300 feet.
Okay. If the door can't like shut and sever it,
Yeah, the
Then-
guide wire basically would go like under the door threshold.
Okay.
Even if there wasn't one, it's magic. It would do that for you.
Cool. Let's do it.
But okay, through the corn door. On entry, the door will close behind you. Does not disappear, but it does leave you in darkness, because the only light was from the forest prior.
Good thing we got this glow-in-the-dark guideline.
Luminosity. Yeah. Otherwise, you are genuinely in the dark in a cornfield. There's no
With-
scarier place
With
to
just
be.
that light.
A very dim light,
Well, we just head
a few
towards the
hundred
light.
yards
Where's
away.
that dang puppy? Let's light this place on fire.
I mean,
Just
if,
the whole cornfield.
yeah.
did you bring the puppy with you
I
on
think
the
he's-
murder mission?
Nobody owns him, so he's back at the
I'll
cart.
say he's in your tooth cart still,
Yeah.
wherever that is in relation to you right now. All right,
Speaking of puppies,
corn door, cornfield.
He's like, I was summoned.
Yeah.
I heard puppy. Look, yeah, we're heading towards the light, like bugs.
Just straight through.
We will be a bug.
Yeah.
We'll walk through like a bug.
It's so beautiful.
Are we treading lightly or are we clomping?
I
We're
don't.
treading lightly.
I'm not trying to be sneaky. I don't really.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to make a lot of noise either.
I mean, I'm not like
That's what you
Lincoln
just
and
said.
I are having a very loud conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
Are
during
you
it.
walking like the Tin Man? Tink, 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 tink. Here I come. Okay. What I'm asking is, do you want to be stealthy or you want to just walk?
Just walk.
Okay. Just walking. There's a bit of a commotion in the cornfield. And then there's another commotion in the cornfield. Kind of to either side of you. And also a little behind. And a little ahead. The corn seems quite active.
Do you think it's worse than lions?
Oh.
Maybe we should tread a little carefully. Maybe these corn husks are alive.
Like, quit stomping them over.
Yeah, let's not
Respect
let's-
nature a little
Let's
bit
not
more.
hurt them. Let's give them a little respect.
I wasn't stomping. I thought we were just following the lines. Of
I
corn.
was pushing them like weeble wobbles.
Well, that's disrespectful.
Okay. I'll stop.
I have a feeling this is going to turn into a maze.
That's what the Native Americans called it.
How corny.
I acknowledge that was a well-timed, witty joke. I'm not laughing.
Yeah, I know. You didn't have to say that.
Joel
You just
doesn't-
didn't laugh.
Joel is the one who encourages behavior, so
Yeah.
he's not
He's
only
not
going to
gonna
not
add
encourage it,
anything, yeah.
he's going to actively discourage it by being like, no.
Yeah.
Not funny. All right, so you're in the cornfield. There are several instances of commotion. Corn crashing over, stirring about. It's kind of like that scene in Jurassic Park. You see like,
Oh, like something is moving.
and then like a thing happens.
Okay, well, let's try to move quieter.
Well, I'm going to bring Rex out.
Okay. Rexosaurus T appears.
I'm going stealth mode.
Okay. Make a stealth test. Anybody that wants to be sneaky.
15.
Okay.
Can I do an awareness test to make sure, like, if something's coming straight at us or if it's just more of commotion?
Yeah. Absolutely.
This is the weirdest house I've ever been in, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a 14 on mine.
Look at
Okay.
what money can buy you.
All right. Hoyd, you do kind of perk your ears up as a little bit back and to the left. Back and to the left. If you know, you know. A little bit back and to the left of you, there is quite a substantial noise in the corn. As a scarecrow hand kind of peers around the corn, you see two big button eyes kind of flop out. And there's a big floppy hat hanging down.
Yikes.
As it pulls the rest of the corn away with a large silver spike. And it's just staring at you. And there's no real intent there in the stitched face.
I'm just going to give it a nod and say, just passing through.
It kind of turns the spike as though it's a javelin. Shapiso, as you're ducking down to be sneaky, a snoot appears in the corn just above Shapizo's head, and that spike launches right towards it. As the scarecrow's mouth falls open, and you hear a very raspy "Run!"
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
as the silver spike slams into the were-scare that is right above Shapizo's head. It howls and roars, and all the other commotion in the field stops. A bunch of crows take off in flight, and then that crashing begins to converge upon your position. What are we doing, sticks and stones?
I'm running. I'm listening to the caretaker of this corn, and
Yeah,
I'm
fair.
running.
Yep, running. Respect.
Okay. You start running. The scare hunter fully emerges, pulling out another silver spike as the were-scare leaps towards you, Shapizo. He clobbers it to the side, and they engage in a battle before very quickly that fella is ripped open and straw is thrown all around
No!
before you see its form begin to twist and contort and rise itself as another were scare.
Great.
It's a werewolf chase scene. We're running. We're sprinting. Please, everybody, roll for initiative.
But we're running.
Oh, I know. I know
But
you're
we're running in a specific
And
order.
I have Rex out, so are we just gonna do
Roll
same
for-
initiative or? Just,
Roll for anybody that's out.
okay.
If Rex is out, Rex is on his own in terms of numbers. You don't have to abandon him, but
Didn't matter. They both got the same number.
how fitting.
Alright.
It's up to you if Hazmat and or Pud would have been put away from the last time they were out.
Yeah.
Haznat's been out the
Lions.
whole time.
I would have
Okay.
put him away.
So go ahead and roll for Haznat as well if you haven't already.
Pud's not allowed to play.
What? I
Pud
don't have his
doesn't.
info anyway.
Oh, fair.
So
Oh,
I don't know what happened to his sheet, but it's like all messed up.
you get deleted.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's NAs.
It's just a whole
across
bunch
the
of
board.
NAs.
Nah, 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 nah,
Yeah.
nah, 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 nah.
Yeah.
Okay. How did Hoyd do?
18 on both.
18 on both.
Yeah.
Shapizo.
22.
Lincoln.
16.
And,
Hazmat.
Hazmat.
5.
uh-oh. Okay. I couldn't tell if that was an 8 or an 18. It's an 18, though, by the way. So, Shapizo, you're up first as the were scares crash behind you. You see now 2 have risen. One is slightly damaged. The other one has a silver spike through one of its shoulders. And it seems a little wounded, but there are many more on the way. And that little light in the distance, it beckons like the promised land. It's flashing out there. But it's far. But you're up first. You get to decide what's happening. If you're running or fighting.
I'm gonna run.
Okay.
So I'm dashing.
Okay. As we start running, we start dashing. We are crashing through cornfields. We are running like crazy. Make for me an agility test.
Me?
Because we're dashing through
The snow.
the corn on a slightly damaged leg.
8.
8. Okay. You make some okay progress, but this is some pretty thick corn. It's awkward to run around without tripping or being clumsy. So we're making some decent progress. However, there is a rattling off in the cornfield not too far away. Your adrenaline's coursing through your veins. It's pumping like crazy. Hoyd and Rexosaurus T, those 2 were scares, also have 18 on their initiatives. But you guys are quick to bolt.
Yikes.
Yep, I'm just gonna run.
Okay.
We're just gonna run it. Rex does have a little bit more speed than me.
Yeah, Rex is very fast.
As we're running,
yeah.
I'm gonna yell out to Hoyd, "You're right, we should have lit this cornfield on fire!"
Trying to think if there's anything else. There's nothing else I can do. I just need, if we have to fight, I need Rex to get as far away as possible so he can crush. So.
Okay. Well, as those 2 keep running on ahead, the 2 were scares, one newly formed, the other one slightly damaged, they will start barreling through the cornfield. One of them is going to make a lunge towards Lincoln.
No.
The other one is going to barrel past Lincoln to try to keep up with the 2 of you who are
No.
running very fast.
Remember me again.
Remember me. Okay. Here we go.
Remember me.
It's gonna lunge towards you. That's a terrible roll.
Yay!
It's only a 10.
Suck it, werewolf.
That's Lincoln's.
Where's
Yeah,
the
that's a
10?
10 to hit you.
no, that's a miss.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah. It lunges towards you, full on leaping, but it seems a little clumsy. It's freshly formed. It doesn't really know its new body yet. Leaps past and slides into the cornfield. And the other one's just going to be dashing. It is gaining on the 3 of you, with the exception of Rex, I guess. Rex, I think, is either
He's
the
got
same speed or faster.
50.
Yeah, so Rex is much faster. But this thing is faster than both of you, but it's running after you. All the same. We land on Lincoln.
All right.
Lincoln Landing.
I'm going to run, and I'm going to shoot my blowgun at him.
Okay. Get after it.
8.
8. Okay.
Lands in a corn.
You do fast on the blowgun. If you want to try again,
a shuck of
you
corn.
do it fast.
Oh,
shucks.
12.
Oh, shuck.
12.
Shuck.
12 hits.
Nice.
12 hits the big guys.
Why
the
did that
worst
just suddenly cut off?
Because I changed it.
Oh,
That was skunk ape ambiance.
yeah, I remember.
know.
What's the blowgun damage?
Blowgun is a D4.
D4
Plus or minus poison that it's dipped
makes
in.
you want more. Yeah.
3.
3. Okay. One of the werescares takes 3 damage as you launch a like a dart or a needle clean through. We'll say, because it would make sense, the blowgun darts typically would either be wood or metal, and that metal would be silver. So I'll say in this circumstance, benefit of the doubt, silver would have been more common in Ciderland. So you launch a silver dart into this werescare,
Nice.
and it shrieks in pain. It's very unhappy.
So am I.
The commotion in the cornfield to the right of Shapizo and Hoyd
Please be a scarecrow.
results to be a werescare
No.
that will lunge out recklessly, trying to slash,
Me?
and gets a natural 1.
That's
Ooh.
right,
So
Buster.
it lunges across the little path that you guys are carving for yourselves,
Dude.
and it just barrels to the other side. That brings us to Hasgnat.
Has not.
Hasnat is gonna try to help out and poison the werescare.
Okay.
So it's a vitality test, please.
Okay. Plus 2. It's an 8.
15.
All right.
Poisoned.
One of them is poisoned.
Poisoned.
Very good.
Eat the poison.
Eat the poison. Top of the round. Shapizo, a werescare just leapt over your head, tried to cut your face off. Didn't work.
I'm gonna keep running.
Okay. Yeah, you can still hear the heavy breathing and the sound of the one behind you. Keeps on running. That brings us to Hoyd and Rex.
Hoyd is going to continue to still move.
Yeah.
But he wants to do a little trickery here.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach into my backpack and pull out several small hooded cloaks and toss them up onto the corn husks to imitate other human beings.
Interesting.
I love
To
it.
create a little trickery on these
Yeah.
werescares.
Okay.
Delay 'em.
As well as throw a smaller coat onto my little friend Rex there.
Yeah.
So he also looks like he's also a little hooded.
Okay.
So yeah, I can roll for that.
Yeah, give me a trickery. I love that. That's
Trick
great.
'em.
Oh, that was... Well, it was a bad roll, but it ends up being a 16.
That's
because of
Okay.
all the bonuses. so.
Yep. That'll be good. Okay.
Nice.
So you toss a bunch of cloaks up to mimic more targets as more and more crashing sounds are getting closer and closer to you. The werescare behind, let's see, falls forward immediately, catches up to both of you, and lunges and grabs a huge stalk of corn. The one nearest Lincoln is gonna try to get you again. Don't know why I'm bothering, because he's not going to get you. That's
right.
4, because he's poisson.
That's right.
So he lunges forth, landing nothing.
You get
Lincoln,
nothing.
near you, a little guy walks out. It's a little tiny, little scare kid. He walks out. He's holding a lantern. Currently, the hood on it is closed. And he'll shine it at the nearest one, emitting a brilliant, bright light. As the werescare that just tried to get you, that's a little bit poisoned, becomes blinded for a brief moment.
Nice.
As the scare kid just kind of waves at you, shines the light at the werescare. But now it's your turn.
Well done, kid. Well done. I will brandish my sword and strike him down.
You gonna kill him?
No, not
Oh,
the
the
scarecrow. I need that lantern.
Couldn't have done it without you. Okay.
God.
Lash at the were-scare. It's currently blinded.
Woo! Natural 20.
Whoa!
Hey!
Okay. Yeah, go and give me some damage.
A 6 and a 2.
Hey. Okay. Very good. Yeah, so he'll bleed for 4 more quite soon. He's showing some serious wear and tear. This is a damaged were-scare
Nice.
that is blinded and has taken damage from silver quite recently, and as such is having a rough day. That is Lincoln. Now we have another were-scare. Let's see, does he fall for the cloak? He does not fall for the cloak. He does, in fact, try to leap onto the tiny target that is Rexosaurus T far ahead of you, Hoyt. As you're running, you toss that cloak onto Rex, and he's barreling, trying to reach a clearing, hoping desperately that something around the corner. Does a 14 hit Rex?
It hits Rex.
Okay. Rex, my boy. It's 11.
Oh my god, he is hurt.
Yeah.
He's got 9 health left.
Yikes.
Yeah. So a fun fact about the were-scares. They do extra damage to bloodied creatures,
Oh no.
which is why he
boy.
did 11 instead of less than 11. So, Rex, you're feeling a little down, but thankfully you're not a plant affinity Riftkin, so there's no danger of contracting any lycanthropy in this moment. We're good there. So that's the other were-scare. We're back to the top. It's Shapizo. Shapizo, that light is getting closer and closer to you. However, Lincoln is not getting
Yeah, I
closer
know.
and closer to you.
Except Lincoln's always holding us up.
Lincoln's trying to. Lincoln has a
Totally
death
kidding.
wish, but he wants to go out swinging.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around hearing Rex get hit,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna pull out my longbow and shoot
Okay.
the were scare.
Let's get it.
So
Escada!
I'm sorry. What do I have to roll? Might.
Yes.
Might. To see if I hit.
Go.
Wow. No.
Yeah. Okay. Arrow just shoots off into the night.
I don't know why I have this thing. I don't know how to use it.
Yeah, you know, it's a choice, but
Just throw
you have
at
it.
him.
Just the full bow.
Yeah. Next to Rex, another scare hunter will leap out of the bush and attempt to hook this crook, because that's the name of the movie.
I would have kept running, but a small stuffed
There we go.
child came and helped me.
Gave his
Small
life for you.
stuffed child.
That is what they are.
I
They-
can't
you know.
leave it to be ripped in half.
I
Yeah.
know.
The scare hunter will use its kind of
Even though
Crooked
we burn
cane?
and murder stuff. Burn.
fling the were scare off of our close good friend Rex, and will deal, because it's an undead target.
I feel uplifted.
That is 11 points of damage to the were scare. He kind of tears
Nice.
at the shoulder, and some straw pulls out, flings it off, helps Rexosaurus T up on his feet, and then tackles the were scare into the bushes. By bushes, I do mean corn. Hoyd and Rex, newly freed, liberated.
Yay!
You guys are also getting close. Rex could reach the light this round if Rex dashes.
Go, Rex! Run!
Rex is gonna dash.
Run to
Turn
freedom!
on the
To the light.
sun.
Okay. Rex.
Where's the light switch on this?
Rex, you reach a strange-looking machine. Very large circular bits pointed out. It's got a lot of knives and teeth on the front of it, to your knowledge. And there are several dim eyes, one of which is kind of flickering in and out. And there's some sort of bucket-like nest built into it. This is to
Weird.
Rex's knowledge,
Oh, okay.
not anybody else. Rex is the only one that can see this.
Right.
So,
I think I know what it is, but Rex doesn't know what
yeah,
it is.
Rex has no concept of what he's looking at. He's like, what the heck?
What the heck? Who the heckin' heck? Whose turn is
Rex is gonna get behind it.
it? Oh,
Okay. Rex ducking behind this large thing.
Okay.
and kind of
Very
cower because he's hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lick your wounds.
There's
Hoyt.
something about the whole situation and the music that, like, for comedy effect, it's like this building swell to, like,
Die.
make you feel good. And he's, like, looking at the answer to the problem, and he just smashes it.
Headbutts it.
Yeah, just-
Don't worry, guys.
Breaks our only way.
There was
of,
a monster. I
killing
killed
everything
it.
in the field.
No. Okay. The Hoyt.
I am going to run after. Well, actually, the scare kid tackled that were scare, right?
Yes.
Shoot. I'm gonna help out the were scare, and I am going to attack the scare kid. Sorry.
No worries.
They're
all very
we're
similar.
slaying the
Yeah.
scare
The scare kid's like, run! Ah!
The were scare.
Yes.
I'm gonna attack the one
Oh
that he
my
just tackled.
God.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him and help.
Very good.
So 2 daggers. This isn't flanking, right? Because he's on top of
Never
him.
help a hit.
I'll say you could because they kind of like tumble and get back up.
Oh, it's a natural 1 plus 6, so that's an 11
Okay.
on the first one.
11 hits were scare. Were scares
Nice.
are big.
The second
They're hard to
one
miss. This dude hit on a natural one of the 20.
The second one is a 10.
Oh, okay. The second one will miss.
So
But that first one
this
hits.
one hits, and that's the damage is
Damage.
7.
Nice.
7. Okay. That one
Cut
is as bloodied as a bloodless corn man can be.
Okay.
He's hurting. The seams are falling apart. The stitches are failing. That brings us to the were scare that is currently embroiled with our close good friend, who is also bleeding from the thing, from your stab for 4 damage, and then is poisoned. So please, I also forgot, make 2 condition die rolls because I forgot. I'm going to keep forgetting.
4, 5, 9 total.
Okay. 4 and 5, and then the bleed of 4. That's 13. So he's hanging on by a thread, pun intended, and he's still blinded by that little guy. It's your turn.
Do it, Lincoln.
I'm going to try to tame it.
You tame the were scare?
Take it off the table. I'm just kidding.
You do?
No.
I was like, really?
I was like, dang, okay. He's got like
Not
2,
what I was expecting.
2 HP, he's poison blinded. He's like, oh my god. Got him.
God.
If I thought I could maintain authority over it, maybe. But I need to make shock collars or something to make it obey me.
There are
Kidding.
no
That was a joke.
bad werewolves. There are only bad owners.
Terrible.
How terrible. He is blind.
9,
He is blind, so you're technically flanking because he's blind.
11.
So 11 hits.
Oh,
So you're in the clear.
okay.
Yeah, these things are very easy to hit.
2.
2 damage? How do you want to do this? I'm not joking. You had to hit him for 1.
You gotta do it with the little guy.
The little guy's holding the lantern, hand shaking.
Yeah. So my memory of what a were scare looks like, I'm going to take my sword and cut all the little ropes that it has tied
Snip
around.
the stitches on his hands and his
Yeah,
feet.
just-
Oh, that's messed up. You leave him like Anakin. I hate you! Ah! Ah! It's just rolling around.
Oh my
Straw flailing everywhere. It's like,
Oh my god.
snip! No! No! Ah!
God.
His tears streaming from his corn eyes.
Oh my god.
And the little scared kid standing there next to you holding the very bright lantern.
I'm
You
going to
run
say,
into
go!
you.
Go shine it on the next one.
Start running in the corn. Are you staying where you are, or are you running now?
No, I'll join him.
Okay. You start running with him.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. After Lincoln would be another one. So the were scare that tackled the cloak is currently ripping the cloak apart, hoping to find something within. Another scare hunter will pop up near Lincoln and just kind of scoop the little dude that you've got with you and start running alongside you, holding this silvered spike. That brings us to Shapizo. We're back at the top. Oh, sorry, Haznat, if you want to do anything.
If
or is he just coming with you?
Yeah, I don't think he can get to the other one, so he's just gonna fly with us.
Okay.
Fly, you
Then yes, Shapizo for real this time.
Can I make it to the light?
You two are a round of running to reach the edge of the corn where that light would be. So you could make it there with your movement, yes. Long story short.
I can make it there with my movement.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't
and then
have
I
to
ca-
dash to get there. is what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so then I can take an action.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
Okay. You break through and see a Sidran bit of technology that would be unfamiliar to anybody in Carcasso, but in Ciderland, you would know this is a tractor
Oh, okay.
with bright lights on it.
Mow him down.
Okay. I'm gonna go in
If
the tractor.
you were to turn it on.
I'm going in the tractor. I'm
Okay.
turning it on.
Yeah. As you crank the thing to life, Rex, your worst fears are realized. The beast roars to life. As you're taking shelter near the wheels, you're not in danger of being run over, but it
I
is
was gonna
just
say,
quite
don't
loud.
make me run over.
No. No, but you turn the tractor on and a bright light kicks on, and you see like 3 werescares that were lurking nearby shriek, turn, and run. And as they barrel through, you see a barn.
A barn?
Mm-hmm. And it's not far through the corn.
Okay.
Everyone else, you'll hear a loud roaring sound, and that dim light becomes very bright. And a lot of the werescares begin shielding their eyes.
Okay. Is that all I can do?
Yeah, you turn the tractor on.
Okay.
That brings us to Hoyd, Rex, Lincoln. You guys are sequential at this point.
What is that werescare doing now that that bright light is all over it? That
All of the werescares for this round are currently blinded by the bright light of the
Okay.
tractor kicking on.
I
The
guess
door to
I'll
the
attack
tractor is
him
a door.
again.
Okay,
Oh,
you
what?
kill him.
Oh, nice.
Try to kill him.
Yep.
Good luck.
Everyone in.
Everybody get in my tractor.
As it's going
First
3
one
miles
is,
an hour and all the weird
19.
scares are around.
Very good.
Second one is a 21.
Even that.
I said the door to the tractor is like a door.
Technically a
like
door.
you open it
Oh,
and go
but
into
it's an
another
open
room.
cab is the problem.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I don't make the magic rules true.
That is a 13 dagger damage.
Oh, okay. Similar to the other. How do you want to do this?
Ooh, baby.
You're just leaving hundreds of dismembered werescares.
Inside of a
I
werescare,
know.
is there any sort of like a heart or anything? Or is it just straight up straw?
It's just straw.
Okay.
It's straw.
Is
and
is
hay.
there any organ at all inside of a werescare?
It's not a core.
I'll say there's like a knotted
There's no
husk of
soul.
like corn if you want to do something with it. There's a
So
little
I'm just
chunk
gonna
in there.
reach my ghastly hand in and pull the corn out,
Okay.
and then just crush it.
Okay.
Just
Is
debate it.
I
It will.
hate you.
It'll collapse and turn into undead energy. It just
And then
disappears.
I'm gonna turn and run towards the
Debate
light,
it. Strong
Okay.
looking for
argument.
Rex.
Okay.
Nice.
The scare
And then
hunter
you
will
lick.
dust himself off and join Lincoln and the other as they continue running towards the bright light. A few other little scare kids poke their heads out and get scooped by the scare hunters as
Get
they
scooped.
run. Back to the top, it's Shapizo. You're in the tractor.
Okay. I would like to turn it towards the barn to light it up so everyone can see
Okay.
that there's a barn. And then start driving it that way.
Okay, you start putzing.
I'll tell Rex to jump on if he can.
Okay. Yeah, if you would, you could jump into the tractor.
Rex will jump on.
Okay. The rest of you will breach the corn line and see where this tractor's been kind of mangled. There's signs that someone was driving this a while ago at some
Oh.
point and is no longer with us.
Became a werescare.
Probably.
Yeah.
As the tractor begins putzing along, these scare hunters will toss the scare kids into the tractor and turn to make their stand, throwing silvered spikes into the blinded werescares. As the tractor slowly putzes towards the barn door, that door will swing open, revealing a bright lit warehouse-style structure.
Okay.
As that door opens, you and the tractor putz your way inside. You see the scare hunters close the door behind you You hear the sound of a silver spike being driven in before there's a big slam into the barn door. As you've arrived in a safe room with a tractor and a couple scared kids.
Dang.
And I'm going to leave you in that room until
Locked
next
us
time.
in.
Wow.
They gave you a chance with all their wee lads.
Their children.
Their babies.
God.
But so ends
And so we adopt them.
so ends this. So
Father of 40.
yeah. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this wacky time, this fun house, if you will. And we'll see you in the next one. See you later. Bye.